What's up, everybody, and welcome to Clown Live. I am your host, Dragon Blaker. You can call me Blake. Welcome to the show. There we go. That's a little better. Let's do the intro again. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Clown Live. It is Wednesday. It is 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are live, like I just screamed a moment ago, and it is on, baby. We got some great products on the table to talk about today. We've got our product table set up. You kind of noticed that when I started today's show, and everything is so superb today. I had a great night last night. Me and Mima just kind of chilled on the couch like we often do and took in some TV. It's just one of our favorite pastimes to do, is just enjoy content created by other people. You know what I mean? I see Darthwing Games in the chat. What up, though? Thanks for popping out. I see you too, Stargazer. Sheila B, I hope you're doing very well. Thank you for joining the show here today. Now, like I said, we do got some great products to talk about. And as always, I did forget to start OBSBot at the beginning of today's show. So let's start our OBSBot software here real quick. And then that should help make things look a little bit better here. How's everybody doing? My last 24 hours, like I said, has been pretty okay. The only problem really that I had was, well, I actually had two problems, and I want to discuss both of them right now. And beyond these two, like, minute issues, everything else was really glorious. I had a good time over the last day. Now, last night, I was like, I had a toothpick and I was picking my teeth or whatever, and I didn't notice any problem like inside of my mouth, but I was picking my teeth. And so like I spit out a little white piece, and I was like, oh, this is very hard. I think it's like a piece of a tooth. And I was like concerned about it, but I didn't think much else beyond that. I couldn't feel anything. I wake up today, and in my mouth, I feel like a new break in one of my teeth. Now I've got some fillings in molars on this side of my mouth, on the top side. And the filling is like protecting the tooth, but some of the tooth like remained, and that part of the tooth kind of like broke off. So I do have a couple of breaks in my molars up here. And so it doesn't cause me any pain. It's very like fine, but I've been ignoring it for a long time because it hasn't caused me any pain. So I woke up today. Now I noticed that I have a little break on one of my teeth up here. Yeah, whatever. I won't stick my tongue out and show you my mouth. But yeah, I got a little break in one of my teeth up here today. I called my old dentist, and unfortunately, they don't do assignment anymore. So my benefits, they cover 80% of the procedure, and I only have to pay 20% out of pocket. Now, when you have your when you do it on assignment, they just like bill the insurance company and then you only have to pay the 20% up front. But they've stopped doing that, and now they want me to pay for the entire procedure up front, and that is a little bit. That's a little bit. It's more than a few $100s. It's more than my the cost to go see the dentist is going to be more than my highest monthly bill, right? So like that's really expensive. That's really expensive, and I just like, don't have that kind of money to spare at this time. Now, even though I recognize that I would get 80% back, I don't got it, I don't got it. So thankfully, or I don't know what, maybe thankfully, the tooth that broke here today is also not causing me any pain, no pain. So that's like good, right? So I think it buys me a little bit of time where I can try to save up some cash to go and see the dentist the way that I need to see. Now, let me say this as well. There is another dentist, but I don't like going to that dentist, and they do assignments. So there is an opportunity for me to potentially afford the procedure, but like at this moment, since I'm not experiencing any pain, I'm really just kind of like keeping my opinion to. I want to go see the dentist that I want to see. It's just an unfortunate circumstance to get through the door right now. So I'm trying to figure that one out. I'm trying to figure that out. Yeah, I haven't been to the dentist in a while because they stopped doing assignment, and I just didn't have the money to cough up front and then wait for it to come back. Can you get another dentist on assignment? Yeah, yes, absolutely. But I'm not like a fan of that dentist. But Mima loves that dentist, and Mima notoriously dislikes the dentist. So I think there is something to be said. If Mima likes the dentist there, then it can't be all bad. So I might have to consider settling my strong opinion about wanting to go see that dentist and go see the one that can do assignment. I'll just talk about this for another moment about why I feel so hard-headed about this. I don't know if it's justification for my opinion, but I'm not a dentist. I'm not a dentist, but I know some dentist terminology because I've experienced what I'm about to speak on. So I've been to other dentists, and I don't believe that this is an embellishment of the truth whatsoever. It feels accurate to me that every dentist I've visited in the past that is not the expensive one that I'd like to go see now, it's for a cavity. Go get a cavity filled, and they fill the cavity and then they leave a high spot on my tooth, right? And so now like I go for the procedure to get the cavity filled, they leave a high spot, and now my bite doesn't clamp down good enough, and like the high spot like gets pinched and causes pain in the nerve of that tooth that's been treated. And so that's been every dentist every day. I'm like getting like a 5 out of 10 emotional about it, because like every dentist, I just want to be really clear, always gave me that high spot, and then I always had to go back and get it like filed or whatever it is, get another procedure in order to correct the issue. But with the dentist that won't see me on assignment, never. That guy was my dentist since I was a child, and then when I grew up, and my parents' coverage didn't cover me, I didn't really get it. So I just stopped seeing the dentist for a very long time. And then when I found him again, I was so happy to be back with him. I was going for regular checkups every 6 months. I didn't have a problem with it. Everything was really, really great. Maybe I just need to try to give one more dentist another chance, But yeah, other than that, I'm okay. It doesn't hurt, but yeah, I was picking my teeth last night, and then I didn't even feel like anything in my mouth like change or feel different or crack or snap or like I don't think that I have really bad teeth. I don't think I have poor teeth. Um, I've definitely had some work done on my teeth, and I've only ever had, I guess, I've had 3 teeth in my life removed as an adult. I got no wisdom teeth, and then my 2 back molars. The tooth in front of my upper 2 back molars, that one was removed, and the reason is because the My face wouldn't freeze. My face wouldn't freeze. It was they should use the purple paper to check for high spot. I feel like they did. I feel like they did. Like I don't have vivid verbatim recollection of the occurrence, but I do know that every other dentist was always doing high spots. But what was I just saying? What was I just saying? Anyway, dentist stuff, teeth being removed. Yeah, I had a tooth here. It had the ability to be saved, but the dentist that I love so much, he gave me a bunch of Novocaine or Ultracaine or whatever to numb the spot. And then he began drilling the tooth. And even though I was like over numbed, he put so much in, like over the time of realizing that I was still feeling pain, he put so much in that by the end of my visit with him, the top of my head was like numb, because I was trying to work on my mouth. He drilled the tooth out to fix the issue and then still jetted a little air on it and totally numb. I still was like wincing in my seat. And I'm pretty comfortable at the dentist. Like, I don't mind going for work if I need to get it done. But this one was just like, I'm like, dude, obviously I have no reason to fake this particular pain. So he's like, well, we'll just forego working on it. We're going to leave a giant hole in it right now. It's excavated and we'll just go get it pulled. We'll have to go get it pulled. And then I went to the doctor for that. And he gave me the nitrous oxide, the laughing gas to fall asleep. And he pulled that tooth and then that was it. And then I'll keep talking about this for another moment. They should have done a root canal. Yeah, the problem with the root canal was that he drilled out the whole tooth and numb. And then he would still like touch it or drill it or push a little air on it. And I was well good numb, like well good. Okay. More so than ever before in my life. I remember the incident very well. And he just a little bit of air. And I'm like, dude, you're not going to operate on this. It ain't working, I want you to do it. I want you to do it. I wasn't scared. I wanted to be numb for it. And yeah, so we ended up getting this one pulled. And then also in my life, I had a molar in the back of my mouth and it was not well taken care of. And it started to like decay, but it wasn't so bad. It just had decay on it. But what the real issue was that on my upper part here, I had my two back molars and then I had a wisdom tooth that was growing in. But the doctor said that my wisdom tooth was basically like growing in this way into my jawline instead of down. And that it was growing under my gum line, right? So that it went the wisdom tooth under your tooth is covered in enamel, but under the gum line, there's no enamel. So, relatively speaking, the tooth is exceptionally soft. And so the wisdom tooth was like growing into the molar and grinding it out. And the cavity that I had filled fell out, right? And there was just no point to get it repaired. So I ended up having a wisdom tooth removed and I had that molar removed as well. And I think I had another tooth down, another molar in the back removed. So back of my teeth, not the greatest set, you know what I'm saying? But I don't experience pain. I don't experience any pain. And I still maintain that at least my glamour teeth are nice, right? When I smile, you don't notice that there are any teeth missing. And I like that as well. Yeah. So I'm not exactly sure what you said wow about. Maybe it was talking about how the wisdom tooth carved out the molar. That didn't cause me too much pain. It was kind of felt like a standard sort of cavity. And then once the filling on the molar fell out, it didn't cause any pain, but it was like, all right, well, I got to do something about this. And then it was extraction. So yeah, so that was one thing. Dealing with the dentist, you know what it is, you know what I've been attributing it to today is you generally don't want to go see another barber. You know what I mean? You generally don't want to go see another mechanic, right? You got one guy working on your thing. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how I feel about the dentist. I wish so much that they would reconsider remedy in my favor and allow assignment at that place, but it ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen. So I'm probably going to have to settle and go see the other dentist. So that's what I got going on. I put so much energy just now into telling you about my dental experience that I forgot the other thing that I wanted to say. Couldn't have been that important if I didn't remember. Just a little small talk, you know? Now, let's get ready here to get into today's show. All right. We got some products to talk about. We've got some B-roll to show. And I don't think we're showing anything new today. I don't think we have any new products, but we started talking about our first product. I'm going to read this comment right in just a second, and then we're going to start the show. We are talking products today, and we're going to talk about the Comalgo, this brown box here. It's going to be a little projector. It's actually the first product in our carousel, so let's highlight it, and then we'll grab it in just a second here. But Sheila says, right, I have dental horror stories too. I think we all do. My daughter went to a dentist office and was happy, so I went there and I'm happy, and my ex also went there. Wow, turn around and let's see how long your hair is. Dude, my hair is getting so long. That's so funny that you would say something about it, because even me, I live with Mima every day, and even she noticed. She's like, your hair's so long. Let me see. I'm looking at myself on my preview. Okay, here I can see myself now. Dude, my hair's getting so long. Holy. This obviously has been the longest my hair's ever been in my entire life. Wow, that's so long when I grab my ponytail. You know what I don't like about my very nice. Oh, thank you. Thank you so kindly for saying my hair looks nice. I do recognize that it's thinning a little bit in the top. So the bald guy long hair look isn't necessarily what I'm trying to accomplish here. But yeah, maybe you've heard, maybe you didn't hear, but I got a haircut in the summer of June 2020. I used to keep my hair short. I used to dye it wild, vibrant colors. And now this is the longest it's ever been. And I dislike it. I do dislike it. Every day I'm in bed, I'm wiping hair out of my face. Honestly, people that have long hair, I can't contemplate how you do it. But yeah, Mima commented on the length of the hair the other day. I think we're going to see what braids look like. My hair's getting so long that I can put my hands straight up without bending them, and the hair stays like in my fingers. So that's pretty cool. Feel like my arms look weird right now and the bottom of my belly sticking out, but my hair is arm length, whatever that means. Okay, my dad had a hole in his haircut, so I told him, why don't you grow it and wear a ponytail? Covered the spot, and he did it. Yeah, I like the high pond. Strong Ariana Grande vibes when I wear it, but whatever. Mima puts my hair like way up in the middle, and then she laughs uncontrollably about it. And I'm not a big fan of it like in the middle of my head, but like really super high up, that does block the bald spot. Yeah, I feel that. It's a good move. Now I always want, let's talk about a product, and then we will have a little more engagement here. Sheila, I'm so glad that you're here hanging out with me, but it's almost 5:30 and we haven't even started a single product yet. So let's get started with today's show. And yeah, we're going to do that now. Okay, so let's bring in our product camera for today's episode. That is a quick click of this button here. Boom. Okay. Go. Oh, thank you. He didn't wear it high, just all the hair from the front going back covered it. Oh, yeah. I was going to say this about my aesthetic. Okay. My long hair aesthetic is, and I'm not embarrassed by this, I just dislike it. That's all. I do have a receding hairline, right? My hair is thin. Okay. It's thin hair. It's long hair, but it is very much so receding. Like, I know you can see that quite clearly, right? And it's on the other side as well. So when I got my hair back and it's just like dangling a little bit in the front here, I wouldn't say necessarily bang, but you can see how the receding part, this is the two fronts on the receder. So when this small patch in the front of the recession, oh my goodness, when this part in the front is exposed and separated from the recession, then it comes back like this, and then you can see my bald spot, like my recession, while this hair dangles thinly over it. I also dislike that aesthetic. It's not my favorite thing. Okay. I got to figure out how to do my hair. Maybe high ponytails is what I need to get into every single day. All right, now let's get into today's products, and we will keep talking about hair. We can talk about whatever you want, Sheila B. As long as you're here hanging out with me, we can talk about anything. All right. Now, what we are going to talk about now is this Comalgo projector. Now, this Comalgo projector is an LED projector that has a a brightness level of 9,500 lumens or 220 ANSI brightness. Okay, let's get our camera to follow us here today. And yeah, so this is the Comalgo. On the top of it, it's branded. It's branded here. It has the ability to be manually focused and manually keystoned. Okay, pretty standard looking projector. Now for your IO, it's going to feature a VGA and HDMI input, as well as 2 USBs and a SD card slot. In addition to that, it does have a 3.5mm AV jack and an audio out jack, a headphone jack if that's what you need. It has all the controls pretty much that you need to control it on the top. There we go. I know it's kind of like hard to see there. Here's all our controls. It features infrared on the front as well as the back. It has a fan in it that kicks on the moment that you, pardon me, turn it on. And the Comalgo is pretty great. The Comalgo projector claims that it is a 1080p projector. But when I looked into it, here's the deal. The Comalgo is still a great projector. However, while boasting 1080p compatibility, it downscales the video to 720p. So you might want to be aware of that, but it still looks super great. It still looks super great. Not as bright as some DLP projectors that I've been experiencing recently, but honestly, the DLP and the LED, they're not even in the same class in my opinion. And so yeah, the Comalgo is though an excellent projector. We used it in the bedroom here behind the flag. Okay. We got the bedroom behind the flag here. No windows in there. Pitch black. And it looked really, really good. It focused well and it keystoned well. I had mine on a tripod. It does have a tripod mount. It also has a little kickstand on the front of it here that allows you to adjust height. It's just a little height adjustment, and you adjust it by screwing it and unscrewing it. I may have over tightened it a little bit here. There. So you just unscrew it a little bit, and then it helps put the camera tilted up or down. Comalgo is pretty great. Out of the box, it doesn't have an operating system in it, so you do have to feed like a source into it, whether that's your laptop or your DVD player or a USB device with movies written to the root of it. I plugged this in. We watched Superbad on it, and it was a really good watch. Now, I don't have mine on. I should put it on right now while the Comalgo's out of the box. It does come with a lens cover, just a simple plastic little like petri dish, you know. Good lens cover. We can put that on. I like to put it back in its original foam while I have it in the box. And I think you're going to be pretty happy with the Comalgo if you're looking for a projector. This is one worth considering. I was really impressed with how well it projected on the wall. Now, when I plugged my laptop into the HDMI port, it worked very well, plug and play, super easy. But I have really small text generated on my laptop, and that was kind of like grainy to see. But like movies, they look really stupendous. Today, this Comalgo projector is available for $53 and has a 4-star rating with 600 reviews. Now, before we finish, it just does come with a couple of accessories, the plug to plug it into the wall, as well as that audio video cable and HDMI cable, and an included remote control. This doesn't like support an app or anything like that. Oh, and also while I'm grabbing the next product, I remember looking at the product sheet, and I believe that they Comalgo claims that this is brighter than 90% of the LED projectors that are on the market. So a really, really bright projector. What was the next thing? The storms. All right, now what we have here to take a look at is going to be the KB Ear Storm. Now, these in-ear monitors are pretty phenomenal. They have they have a low end that doesn't drown out your highs, and it's not too pronounced, but it's definitely not lacking, okay? Now, these are the storms. Let's, oh, what, I got one unplugged? Okay, cool. Let's just switch our camera like this and pull it a little bit closer, and we're going to put these on display. Let's get them on a white box. And, okay, can we just have it like that then? And we'll turn it. That's not the best view. All right, we're going to leave it like that, though. Let's drink a little bit of water, and then we're going to carry on talking about this product. I'm not 100% sure, but my stomach feels like I forgot to eat lunch. So let's just breathe some oxygen, push through a little hunger pain, and then keep moving here. Now, the KB Ear Storms are available today at an extremely budget-friendly $17, all right? And that's 10% off of its already pretty budget-friendly $19 for these KB Ear Storms. Now, in the carousel, we see that our earbuds, our in-ear monitors are purple. You can select the color that you want before checkout. I have the black ones or the smoky gray ones. Now, the smoky gray is really nice because it's clear. It's clear, so you can see everything inside, even the diaphragm. Okay. Now, the diaphragm is encased in this beautiful plastic shell. All right. And it comes with several different silicone earbuds so that you can cover the nozzle of the earbud how you need to. I'll just pop this one in an ear with no wire on it real quick. And these are not wireless earbuds. Okay, we do have the wire right here on the table. Okay, we're going to take a look at that wire in just a moment. But while I have this one in my ear, this is what it looks like. And the wire here that comes off it wraps around the back of your ear. And these are really light. They feel really good. And they include like 6 different, I believe, tips, silicone tips that you can use to get the perfect size for your ear hole. I like these. I haven't had them fall out during use for me yet, but some people say, oh, silicone doesn't fit me very well. There's a lot of different options to try to make these fit in the box. That's what I'm saying. They come with like three sets. So you get 6 plugs. Okay, now I'm going to show you the other side of this real quick. Okay, what we have is this plastic ear, okay? This plastic that is wrapped around this black 3.5 millimeter barrel connection, all right? Now, let's plug this in. The earbud, we'll let this one dangle here. Now, the earbud, like I said, you can see it kind of forms to your ear once you have the bud on it. And I love that about these KB ear buds, okay, that they have this 2-pin connection, all right, that's really, really easy to put into place and plug and play. So if you do end up having an issue with your cable, you can replace the cable and retain the earbuds. I just think that's such a phenomenal idea. Now, one more time, let's put these in our ears the right way with the plastic on them. So we just put this in, and then we put the plastic behind our ear like this, and now the headphones stay very well. They feel really good and super solid in my ears, and I'm spending a little bit of time on these because we're going to talk about another pair of KB ear headphones in just a moment, and they all pretty much have like a very similar aesthetic and feel. So I want to cover it all now, and then we don't have to do it next, okay? Now, with the black cable, with the 3.5 millimeter barrel connection, this is what you can get if you click through the carousel. But keep in mind, if you're interested in the KB Ear Storm IEM or the Rosefinch IEM that we're going to take a look at next, just know that you can get essentially any cable you want. So if you want the black cable or you want a brown cable, or I saw purple cables recently. Now, I don't know if the purple cable is currently available on Amazon, but on the KB Ear groups, they're talking about the purple cable, and it looks really, really nice. I'm a sucker for purple when the shade is right. So that exists. Now, what I'm saying about the cables that I do have on hand here and what you can obtain for sure is they have the black cable here. Some of them have a USB-C connection. Some of them have a 3.5 millimeter connection. Some of them have the ability to take calls in line. Well, some of the cables do not offer that feature. So I think it's really great that you can get the headphone, that the earbud or in-ear monitor that you desire, as well as a cable that is compatible with what you might use these most for. So now the KB Ear Storms, these have the black cable for me that don't have the call built into them. And yeah, that's it. Now, like I said, today, these are 10% off for $17. Okay. And that is not a bad deal, but you know, full price, they're only $19. So 10%, save $2 today. I really, really enjoy the KB Ear Storms. All right. Now, let's talk about the KB Ear Rosefinch. Now, everything that I just said about the Storm almost applies to the Rosefinch. There's just one massive exception, okay? there's one massive exception to the rose finch here that we're going to take a look at right now, compared to the to the storm that we were just looking at. And that is the base. Okay, the base in these rose finches is superb. All right, the base in the KB ear rose finch is really, really heavy and does kind of like muddle your highs a little bit. But if you're really in for like a budget base in ear monitor, the KB ear rose finch, again, absolutely something worth your consideration, especially at the $18 price point. Now, just as I said with the storms, these have the black cable, the brown cable, excuse me, today that we're taking a look at. And the cable does have the in-call monitor. So you can take calls. It has a microphone built into it, but it does not have volume control. Okay. Now, the KB ear rose finch is made out of what aviation grade zinc alloy, and just as a really, really kind of beautiful metal. Look at how it reflects the studio lights. That brushed zinc finish with that little pattern on the bottom. Now the pattern here is filled in with black. Okay, the pattern is black. I just love these metal earbuds. These little IEMs also fit well good in your ear and have that plastic cable that simply fits right behind your ear, just like this. And the rose finch looks good. They're not too heavy. Oh, sorry, I don't mean to scream into my microphone and realize I'm right here. They're not too heavy. Okay, they fit good. They don't pinch. They fit my entire ear very well, and I don't really feel myself like thinking that I would experience too much fatigue with these metal zinc alloy tops, or the front piece. Now on the back side of the rose finch, it is clear, very similar to the storm, but you can see that they have the really, really big diaphragm in here. Now I think the diaphragm is 9.8 millimeter. Let me take a quick look. It is 16 ohms. Oh, these are 16 ohms impedance, and the storms are 32 ohms. 10 millimeter dynamic driver in these. And I really love that you can see them when you want to see them. Okay. Now, unlike the Tri Hawaii Bad Boy Kais, these don't come with brushes or like cleaning cloths or anything. So even though it does have that metal zinc front or plate on the front, you got to have your own thing to keep them clean. I love these things. They're so loud. They sound so good. The bass is very rich. It resonates through you. And once again, as I say often about things that I like, if you consider adding these to your cart today, I can pretty much guarantee that you're going to be really satisfied with this purchase. Okay. These are great for yourself, and they also make a great gift. Now, again, the rose finches are designed with more bass kind of loving people in mind. So if you're looking for a loud, deep, rich sound, rose finch is the way to go. Once again, we're going to move on from this product. The rose finches are available today for $17.99, so only $18. All right, now let's keep it going here. I know I kind of got into super product mode, but Sheila, if you're still in the chat hanging out, please feel free to say anything. We can keep chatting about whatever you like. I definitely covered a few products here, so we can slow down for just a second, all right, if we want to. Let's move our product camera back. All right, this is what we do. And that should be, which way? This way. Not too bad. All right, hopefully that's okay. Now, let's talk about the next product in our carousel, which I've already highlighted, and this is going to be the Logitech Litra Glow. Now, what's great about the Litra Glow is it's a very light, very compact, easy-to-use key light that you can use on your monitor, or you can really put it anywhere that you want because it has that traditional tripod mount to it. This is the light here, and this is the mount that it comes with. It's a very large plastic mount, okay, that has a claw grip on the front and a little rubber booty on the bottom to sit well good on your monitor while it pinches the front and just uses gravity to stay in place. Once you have your key light in place, it does feature the ability to extend and retract. I've got to sneeze, excuse me. Pardon me. excuse me. All right. Yeah. So once you have your uh key light in place on this bracket, it does have the ability to move up and down, so you can put it into different positions. It also features a little bit of cable management on the back, just a little place to snap the wire in, and that wire is included. It is USB-C to USB, and it's USB-C into the back of the light. Now, like I said, we can unscrew the light from the mount, and now it's a very light handheld. Oh, what are we not doing here? There we go. What are we, amateurs here? Come on, man. All right, let's follow us a little bit. And yeah, so this is the Logitech Lytra Glow, like I was discussing here. And what I love about the Lytra Glow is that the diffusion on the front actually wraps around the back of the bezel, as opposed to like the opposite way. So it does allow a little more ambient light to be diffused and spread out, which I think is really, really helpful. It has really simple connections on the back. Okay, you have your contrast, your brightness settings, as well as your color temperature settings, and a power button. Also featured on the back of the Lytra Glow is a USB-C port. This is like what we said. This is what I said a moment ago, is what you use to connect power to it. The Lytra Glow is not battery operated, but it is available for $50 today, which is 17% off of a $60 average retail value. I love this thing because it's so light, and battery packs are easy to come by, and it's LEDs, so it ain't sucking up a lot of power. I love that I could put this on like anything, whether it's like a camera mount or a tripod for a little bit of ambient light in a space. And when you have this plugged in, like I was saying, it does have 5 different color temperature settings, right? And those colors range from like a really bluish white light all the way down to a very warm yellow light. 5 steps in between the bright to the warm, and each level, each color temperature has 5 different brightness settings. Okay, so you basically are getting 25 different settings on this light. It's a pretty good key light. Like I said, again, it bears repeating. I love how weightless the light is. I love how light the light is. Okay, and it's really, really good. And to be on deal today for $50, not too bad. You can't go wrong with a key light that is multi-versatile and having the ability to be functional on other devices. They could have just kept this permanently mounted here and not even worried about it. But Logitech's like, no. Okay, we got you, bro. We got you. And they decided to give us the ability to put it on a tripod. Really, really fantastic option here. I love my Logitech Lytra Glow. When I use it well. Now, I do have the studio lights in the house, so I do find myself quite often using the studio lights. It is obviously bigger bulbs that are a little bit brighter, but this is an excellent option for a laptop or a computer or a workstation that doesn't have a bunch of bulbs shining down on you, okay? Now, let's get into our pluggable block of content. This is going to be fun. I love the pluggable products. I'm going to grab all 3 of them and put them on the table here, and we're going to talk about them one at a time. The first one that we're going to get in our hands here is going to be the pluggable USB 3.0 to USB, the pluggable USB 3.0 or USB-C to dual HDMI adapter. This is the box that comes with that product right here. Let me put it down. Pardon me. Let me put it down here on the table like this. No. What are we doing wrong here? Do we got to move this table back a little bit or what? Let's see what's going on here. How's this look? How's this look? All right, not as bad. Not as bad. See if we can get this to stand up like that. Okay, excellent. Let me move this out of the shot and then get this centered. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Just stand up straight. All right. Now, oh my gosh. Kind of a little anal retentive with that one, bud. All right. Now, the pluggable USB 3 or USB-C to dual HDMI out adapter exists. We're talking about it here right now. I'm holding it in my hand, okay? And it's a really, really small adapter. It's not much bigger than the palm of my hand and features, like the box says, USB-C adapter or USB 3.0 port to dual HDMI out. That's what we've got here on the front. HDMI port 1 is going to give you a resolution that maxes out at 4K at 30 hertz, and HDMI port 2 will offer you a resolution at 1080p at 60 hertz max, okay? And you can do two dual 1080p 60 hertz out of the pluggable, okay? It's just the 4K, I believe, that has a little bit slower of a refresh rate. I love the device. It works good for what it is designed to do. But I have a docking station from Pluggable that we're going to get into. And so that is just kind of the reason that I don't have this incorporated into my battle station currently. But I can see how on the go, even at home, okay, even at home. But for me, like on the go, imagine if I wanted to run, I got a couple projectors, right? Imagine if I wanted to run a couple projectors off the laptop. That would be pretty sweet, just like as an immediate crazy thing to do. This is just good for at-home use. If you've got two 1080p monitors or you got a 4K monitor that you want to push 30 hertz signal out to, you can do that, okay? Now, aesthetically, the Pluggable device has four little rubber booties to hold it into place on a solid, steady surface, on a solid, flat surface, I mean to say. And it's available today for $59. And this is a 9% deal. It's generally $65. So save a few dollars today. If you're looking to expand your battle station portably, like really portable with with two monitors and your laptop, come on, dude. Come on. A great option for $60, $59, sorry, today. $59 and 4.5-star rating with 459 reviews. All right. All right, I see that the viewers are kind of dropping down a little bit, so I just want to give a thumbs up to the lurkers. Thank you. If you are watching without sound, please feel free here to unmute and follow. I can't do the thing because I don't know where my hands are. Please do this one here, unmute and follow. It definitely helps our metrics. We are on the road to 3,000 followers here on Amazon Live. I started this channel with Justin in October. It was already pre-established with just under 1,300 followers. And here we are today at 2,878 followers, I think we have currently. So that's really amazing. We are ultra close to reaching our goal of a round number, 3,000. If you haven't followed yet, or if you hear the sound of my voice, and yeah, like I just said, and you haven't followed yet, please absolutely consider hitting that follow button. That social media reach helps our metrics immensely, right? Or the metrics help our social media reach immensely, whichever is the right sentence there. All right, we talked about the pluggable price, so let's move on to the next pluggable product here in our block, and that is going to be this pluggable Bluetooth adapter. Now, this box, in my mind, is notoriously difficult to keep standing up. But the Bluetooth adapter exists, okay? This is it, and okay, this is the Bluetooth adapter, and like I said about the dual HDMI adapter, it also exists. It's right here. Now, I've got a small dongle that looks extremely similar to the Bluetooth dongle, but it's not. But they're virtually identical. This is how small it is. It's just a little Bluetooth radio that is 5.0 compatible and offers you the ability to speak to have up to 40 meters of range with Bluetooth 5.0 compared to the previous 10-meter range with other Bluetooth standards. It's a pretty straightforward device. It plugs into a USB 2.0 port. It's designed to use with Windows. And if you don't have Bluetooth built into the thing that you got, then this is definitely going to help you with that. It's $13 today and has a 4.5-star rating with 77 reviews. Now, the next thing that we're going to take a look at is this product, and this is slowly, I mean, not slowly, this has quickly actually become something that is a mainstay in my battle station. The only way that I would replace this is if I found a piece of hardware that had upgraded stats that I could use. Right now, I don't need them. Right now, I don't need them. So the pluggable USB 3.0 dual monitor docking station is available today for $119, and that's 28% off of a $165 average retail value. Now, what you get with this device, okay, I've got mine right behind my monitor here. Let's select our OBSBot webcam software and manually navigate our camera to, yeah, it hides, bro. It hides. We got it hiding out. See the E there? See, do you see it? Do you see it? Here it is right here. Okay, this is the pluggable. We keep it well hid in the back because that's where it needs to be. Honestly, there's nothing that really prevents me from putting my docking station under the desk and just kind of hiding it there, really. But it does have some useful features on it, and we're going to talk about them right now. And it is the reason that I do keep it on the desk. Okay, the pluggable USB 3.0 dual monitor docking station that is available for $119 today features on the rear of the device. Okay, four USB 2.0 ports. Okay, as well as it features the four USB 2.0 ports. It has an Ethernet port on it, a DVI out, an HDMI out, as well as a display link cable port out, and the AC adapter that you need to charge it. And then on the front of the device, you get two USB 3.0 ports, as well as a dedicated headphone jack and a dedicated 3.5 millimeter microphone jack. Excuse me for stammering there. So you get the whole kit and the caboodle. Now, what I love about this is that it offers a simple solution to connect all of your devices, for me, to your laptop. You can put it on your laptop. So I'm just going to speak about from a laptop point of view for now, but you can hook the dual monitor docking station up to whatever you want, You don't have a big enough hub or bus on your PC, then you can plug it into your PC as well. It doesn't matter. But what I love about it is that it offers a DVI out and an HDMI out. That's your dual monitoring station. That's your dual monitor docking station at work right there. That's the piece de resistance, truly. Now, with the DVI out, you have adapters that are included in the box that adapt from DVI to HDMI. So you do have the ability to run dual HDMI out of this docking station if that's what you need. Also, and one of my favorite parts is it has the Ethernet port built into it. So all of these things, my two monitors, my Ethernet, my four USB 2.0 ports, my two USB 3.0 ports, and my headphone and microphone jack, if I wanted to fully populate this docking station, it runs on one USB 3.0 cable to your device, to my laptop. And I love that. One cable solution. If I want to grab the laptop and take off somewhere, it's super, super easy to do so. I just unplug the USB device and go on my way. Okay. So it makes it really, really easy to plug in and out of it. And I don't know what we can see and what we can't see. Let's try this one more time. Yeah. So I've got the big monitor here. I've got a big monitor here. Oh, you're tracking me. That's why. Okay. No problem. Let's see it like this. Okay. So I've got let's stop tracking. And then hey there, sorry about that. I just pushed the wrong button. I pushed the right button, but I had the wrong page selected. So let's select our OBSBot webcam software here, and we got that now. And let's just push over here. So I was saying, what was I saying? I wanted to show the monitors. I got the big 32-inch monitor in portrait mode here. What are we talking about? We're talking about the docking station. Yeah. So I've got my docking station running my big monitor, and I've got it running my little monitor here as well. Now I don't have a third monitor yet hooked up to my system, but I'm looking forward to being able to do that soon. And so those two monitors, they're running off of my docking station, the product that we're talking about right now. And that's really cool. I love that it has a USB on the front of it because I do have a couple of USB ports eaten up on my PC. So I do like knowing that I can just have a couple of ports right on the desktop as well. Okay, enough about the pluggable USB 3.0 universal dual monitor docking station. Okay, it's available today for $119, and that is a 28% savings, all right, on its average retail value, which remind me again is $165, all right? So you're saving a few bucks today if you add this to your cart. Now, that's our pluggable block of products. Let's talk next about the OFU. Listen, if you're in the chat, you know what, I'm just going to look this up in real time right now and just figure this out. Because I'll tell you, you know, back in the day, like a couple weeks back there, I was constantly saying Ofuzi. Ofuzi. Is this the Ofuzi H8 handheld vacuum? Is this what we're about to get into? I thought it was Ofuzi. Fuzzy. And then somebody said fuzzy. And now I don't know. So what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to greet the people that just joined us. Hello. Thank you for joining. Don't forget to consider unmuting the show and following us here. Thumbs up if you're just going to lurk today. And if you can't hear me, I'm going to keep talking anyway. And I'm going to tell you that we're going to look up the actual pronunciation of Ofuzi right now. I thought it was Ofuzi, right? But no, maybe not. So let's look it up. Let's click on like any video. Let's Google search for a video, and then let's click on this random person's video, and let's unmute this video. Oh, okay. I got to switch my audio options. Of course I do. Let me pause this, and then let me switch an audio setting here. Excuse me for just a moment while we get some things set up. Like my audio settings are so trash on this computer. I'm always like, here we go. There's the problem. All right, let me listen to this random thing and see if this guy says the name right out of the gate. Say the name. Oh, he's having fun loading it. Okay. No. Yeah. Fuzi. This guy says Fuzi. This guy says Ofuzi. That's one. All right, so we're running with Ofuzi today. We'll see if we can pick it up under a different name later. But yeah, I was really confident Ofuzi and not Ofuzzy. June, what's up, man? Thanks for popping out. Yo, hey, we're doing the show right now. You know what it is. It's Wednesday. It's almost 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We've been doing the show for an hour. We were having some great engagement in the chat earlier with Stargazer. And then I'm like, Stargazer, we're having too good of a conversation about our teeth and what type of dentist experience we've had. I got a new break. One of my teeth broke, and I'm not in any pain, but we were talking about the concept of cost to visit a dentist and how the dentist that I want to see wants like more than a month's rent up front to see me, and I just don't have that kind of money. So that's what we were talking about. And then I was like, Sheila, please, I love talking, but I got to get into the show. And then I started talking products. And then she hasn't had the opportunity to reply since we started talking products about 35 minutes ago. And now you're here, June. I hope you're doing great, man. I hope everything's doing very, very well for you, friend. And thanks for popping out, man. Clown, much clown love to you. Whoop, whoop. And with that, if you don't stir up the chat with a little more engagement, I'm just going to cut back to these products right quick. So what I learned here is that we are talking about Ofuzi, not Ofuzzy. I thought it was Ofuzi. Somebody said Ofuzzy, and I'm like, no, that's not flying, bro. It's Ofuzi. All right, now let's open up these products. Okay, now let me put this down here real quick. Catch my breath, take a sip of water, and tell you about the Ofuzi H8. That's the H8, right? Or the V8. This is the H8 Apex. Okay, the Ofuzi H8 Apex is on the table here. It comes in this nice little cinch sack that you can cinch shut. It also has H8 Apex in a tag on the bag as well. It's a very simple bag. There's some accessories in here. We're going to get into them in just a moment. But the Ofuzi H8 Apex is a USB-C charging handheld cordless vacuum that features a filter that is replaceable and washable, so you can wash it and reuse it before you need to replace it. And also it features a 120 milliliter dust bin that is easy to open by pulling down this lock. Let's do it one more time. Pull down this lock, okay, and then press the button to open the dust container, and then we dump it out. All right, now when you want to wash the filter or replace it, it's just locked to the vacuum here. It's really easy to turn and pull apart. This is the entire vacuum. This is the entire dust bin. Pretty cool little concept. This thing pushes a lot of air. It features 80,000 RPM brushless motor. And if I neglected to mention it a moment ago, it is charged via USB-C on the bottom. It features 2 modes, eco mode and like low and high, basically. And yeah, there's not too much else to say specifically about it. Let's take a look at the accessories now, okay? Now, as I'm opening this bag for the accessories, I see that the Ofuzi H8 Apex is actually on a super good deal today, making it just under $60, $59.49 today for the H8 Apex. And I've got to consider that in all the time talking about the product, I think this is one of the cheapest that I've ever seen it. So let me just click through the carousel here and see what else they're saying. 41%, yes, 59.49, and then no other thing. And then do we get the all on deal today? Yeah, we do. Yes, we do. Yo, they make an orange version of this and a white version. Oh, the white version is not on. The white version's not on sale. Well, it is on sale. White version is cheaper than the black version let me say that again. The white version is a little bit more expensive today than the black version, okay? But the oh, that's a $20 coupon, $60. Oh, I'm not reading everything properly, and I'm totally surprising myself and taking back what I just said. Yes? Okay, cool. Now, check this out. They have the black on today for $59.49. That's 41% off of its average retail value of $100. And that's what we're showing here, the black Ofuzi. Let's change it over so that we can show that logo the proper way. Okay. All right. Okay, Ofuzi. Now, so they have the orange one. The orange one is also 41% off of its $100 MSRP, making it $59.49. But then I noticed that they have a white one, and the white one is only marked off 20% from $100, making it $80. What's up, Joanna? And so also they have a $20 coupon, clickable coupon. So it actually does look like all of these today are going to be the same price. And that is going to be that really succulent 41% off of $100. Okay. So you can get black, you can get orange. If you get white, don't forget to add the $20 clickable coupon. Joanna, how are you doing today? Let me know in the chat. Everybody is so wanting to know. The 2 people in the chat that made a comment and me here as well. Okay. So I hope that you're doing very well. Thank you for joining Clown Live. We are just right in show mode right now. We're in the middle of products. What's up, Margaret? Yo, you know what? Everybody's here right now and saying hello. Let's just like full stop and just hang out for a minute because I got nothing but time. So we're going to hang out. I'm just going to wrap up talking about Ofuzi and then we can chill for a minute. Saw y'all somewhere today. Did you see me here on Clown Live? I'd say yes, because you're here right now. All right, let me wrap up these accessories real quick and then we'll just chill for a minute if you guys got some stuff to say. You get the accessory that has the rubber nubs to deal with pet hair. Also, it slides off and has just a, which way? There we go. You can slide it off and then it has little felt tips so that you can like drag it on the desk or whatever and not scratch the desk. I like that as well. Okay. Now mine did scratch because I didn't have it on there evenly. So don't get it mixed up. Yeah. And then also you're going to have a nice crevice tool that is included with the Ofuzi, as well as a little brush tool. And the brush tool is compatible with the extension. Great. And then it also features a small brush to help you clean that washable and reusable yet replaceable filter. All right, so that's the Ofuzi today. The white one looks really nice, but man, I really love how the creamsicle orange of the Ofuzi H8 Apex. It's almost looking at it again. It's almost salmon like. The orange is almost salmon like, a very light pinkish orange. What a beautiful color the Ofuzi orange is. I love that. All right, let's take a short break and drink some water and see what y'all are saying in the chat. See if we can get a break of talking about products here for a minute. And then we're going to talk about the Wise Smart Scale after that. How is it going? How's it going, Joanna? You're saying I've been better, but sleep. So, hey, I've been better, but sleeps. I mean, it sounds like an incomplete sentence that I'm a little confused by, but I'm glad that you're doing better. You know what I'm saying? I got to admit, I didn't know that you were having any type of issue with your liver. Now, it's not my business to be necessarily privy to that information, but, we've all knitted a community together here. And I feel very welcome in it. So if it's not overstepping the line, I hope that whatever problem you might have with your liver, I touched here, that's totally not my liver at all. I hope that you're doing okay. I hope you're doing okay. I took a nap. Dude, I love naps. I plan to take a nap right after today's show. All right. Now, let's flatten this out. Very nice. And things have been just all right around here, very well good. You know what I mean? As I say every day, it's not so much the liver, but okay. This is not so much the liver, or you are not having liver problems so much. I just based that opinion on what I read in the chat from Amazon customers. So excuse me if I was misinformed, or if I'm misinformed now. But what I'm saying, I was talking about nice weather turning and feeling good, and things have been okay. I've dealt with stuff for a while. I genuinely do not have the intention of being dismissive, but don't we all? Don't we all have dealt with stuff? I got a bad back. I got a sore shoulder. Everything on me feels like it's falling apart. We were doing a dental update on the show today, Joanna. And if you didn't hear me, I woke up today. I had a little break in one of my teeth. I just got your sign language. Yeah, this is not where the liver is. Isn't it like in this area here, kind of under the rib cage area before all the intestines and everything? I don't know. I think I'm right. I think I'm right with that guess. I'm not sure. Let me know. If you think I'm right with the location of the liver being right around here, then say, yeah, you're right. Okay. But if I'm wrong, then tell me I'm wrong. Okay. Wise scale. We can get into that. But yeah, everything in life is just kind of being copacetic. Everything's just kind of flowing along, ups and downs keep us balanced. And so I always am of the notion that everything cannot be good all of the time, because if everything was good all of the time, would we truly know that it was good? We would have nothing to compare it to. So how could we truly know that it was good or we are happy, right? We need bad things to happen in order to understand and appreciate good things. And that is the duality of life. So in a nutshell, ups and downs keep us balanced. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that you're doing okay. Well, I couldn't find you again. I came in through the link on Discord. Wow. I hope that you're doing very well, Jennifer Lude. First of all, okay, thank you for joining Clown Live. I appreciate seeing you out here. I hope you've been doing really good. I hope everybody's always constantly doing good. We don't want anybody to be doing bad, but hopefully not hypocritically, as I was stating a moment ago. We do require bad things in order to appreciate and give value to good things, such as emotions, for example. And I'm a firm believer in that. Maybe that's I don't think that's a karma thing. I don't think it's karma. I just think balance is very important. So I'm sorry that you're not feeling well now, Joanna, and that we all deal with stuff. And hopefully there is an offset and equal balance of things that are making you just as equally happy as may be causing you some stress. Okay. All right. Now we can keep talking, Joanna. So if you have anything to say in the chat, I'll drop what I'm doing and totally engage with you. And we're also going to keep the show going right now. So, but if you got anything to say, I will stop what I'm doing and talk to you about it. Okay. All right. But we're going to talk about the Wise Body Scale. You know, I knew I forgot something. I forgot to put the Wise Scale box on the table today. And here we've got that box right here. So let's set that up and let's talk. Let's talk Wise Body Scale. Now, I did wipe mine off for the show today, but I guess I didn't wipe it off well enough. Let's just put a bunch of fingerprints on it. Like, there you go. There you go. Now what are you going to do? I basically was talking to myself right there, being triggered by the spots. So we just had to destroy the surface of this with fingerprints. But don't let it get confusing, okay? Just because it has a lot of spots on it doesn't mean it's not a great scale. This is the Wise Body Scale that measures and monitors different biometrics that are syncable to the Wise app. And the glass is ITO thin glass. The ITO coated glass scale actually kind of takes its weight from these legs when you put it on the floor. It does include AAA batteries in the box. And like I said, I love the glass coating. When you stand on this, it tells you your weight. If you remain on the scale and you have the Wise app with you, then it will also tell you your BMI. You can also monitor your heart rate on this device as well. There's a few other metrics that can be monitored with the Wise app. The scale is also compatible with other fitness apps. So specifically in the Wise app, I don't know about other fitness apps personally, you can track with a trending scale. Look, this can be your weight. See that? That's your weight. Here, let's give it one of these. I just stand on this with my feet, and we did wash it. We give it a little wipe with water before we did the thing. Look, this is your trending weight, okay? You can have one of these. See that little snake there? You can have a snake yourself in your app monitoring your weight. And instead of having a snake, ideally, you can just have it go down and down until you flatline on the perfect weight that you think you need to be. Me personally, I'm a great big fat guy, right? And I'm currently 5'7". I believe I'm 5'7". It could be wrong. I don't know. I think I'm 5'7", and I'm 263 pounds, give or take 3 pounds, right? So that's where I'm living my best life right now at 263. But I see, like, I'm filled out right here. But I don't do a lot of working out, so I don't have really big arms. I got kind of smaller arms, I think. And because I have a lot of these, I got a lot of calf. Boom, boom. Look at those legs. Look at that leg, bro. Holy, look at the definition in my calves from lunking this around all the time. My legs look good, and I know it. And if you try to say they don't, you're a liar, okay? And that's the truth. Jennifer says, hey, June, what's up? I hope I'm not annoying y'all with me sharing giveaways on IG. Yo, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to start tagging y'all on IG. I saw a bunch of people. I'm like, I should tag these guys and get some entries in these giveaways. But I didn't end up doing it. I just tagged only a couple people. So I got to start like tagging more people. It's just more for Mima to love. Yeah, I guess. I guess she definitely loves me, and I love her a lot too. But yeah, yo, Jennifer Lou, just specifically personalizing your comment, you can tag me in everything, and I encourage you to do it, especially the giveaway ones. You know what I'm saying? We all love chances to win when we get the opportunity, and some of us that really, really love giveaways. And they're not happening as frequently on Amazon. So I want to be your little I want to be your little giveaway buddy. Okay. So you're welcome to tag me on any social media platform, anywhere that you want. My username on Instagram, you know it because we're friends over there. My username everywhere else is that name. Only you remove the dot between the M and the 1. So it's that username without the dot. Everywhere else that is relevant, that's my username. Feel free to add me everywhere. Feel free to tag me on anything, okay? And if you got a referral, let me know. I'd be happy to enter for you, okay, if you want something. All right, I get tagged 24 hours a day, but I quit entering. I may need to restart. Joanna, why did you quit? May I ask you why you decided to quit? Now, I'll tell you this. when it was super pop. I don't know what it was before I came around. Like I came around like August, September last year before I started streaming in October. And like August, September, October, that was crazy, crazy. It was so crazy in my giveaway world. And then when things kind of slowed down on Amazon, and things were going like really fast, and then like there were so many giveaways to enter, is what I'm trying to imply here now. And it got to the point where I had folded myself so immersively into the Amazon community that I had stopped doing my dailies as well. And even though I came in near the end of the summer and the beginning of the fall, it really was like all of December, basically, and virtually all of January. I just I didn't do any dailies. I used to spend like 2 or 3 hours a day doing dailies alone, and then I stopped doing that for like 2 months. Now I'm back at it. I'm trying to do it. It's, they're flooded. They're flooded and it's hard to get in. But right now, like, to get a win, because there's so many things. But I've got 33, and some of those are kind of not all there. So I maybe got a solid 30 giveaways that I'm entering daily right now. But I've been getting back into it, and I'm adding new ones like almost every single day. I'm watching for them. I took advice from a little giveaway video that I watched like a while ago. I couldn't even tell you what it was. But basically what I learned from that is, I would spend hours a day entering every giveaway. And then, and it didn't matter what it was. I just wanted to enter the giveaway and win a prize. So that became like not daunting and not unwanted, but it was a really long process, consenting to like every day for like 2 hours a day, arbitrarily click yes. You know what I mean? Follow, yes, subscribe, it became a lot. And so I needed the break. I did need the break, but now I'm back in it. I'm super excited about it. And the thing that I learned that I want to share with you right now, and anybody else that might be interested in this conversation, is that just do the ones that you want. Just do the things that you want. You don't have to play for petty prizes. You don't have to play for every single thing. Like for me, for example, I'll tell you, even though the numbers, generally speaking, are a little bit smaller in the pools, and it's like it's really giveaway specific, situation specific, but like things like $10 Amazon gift card giveaways that you have to fill out a form and then wait like 14 days or 30 days for those to go through. I stopped entering those completely. Now I'm choosing to only enter giveaways that are like maybe $50, maybe $75 if I'm like there and I'm like, yeah, I'll just click this and enter it. But essentially at this point, I'm only doing like Amazon gift cards over $100, $100, $250, anything over 100. I don't need to say more numbers. So that's been the thing. Entering high value prizes, less prizes, but more high value prizes. Now the pools, they are much larger, aren't they? Right? When the popular prize comes. So it makes it much, much harder to hit. So my win ratio has been a lot lower recently because of the decision that I've made. But I bet you if I were to just like get into it super hard like I was before and literally sit down and spend an hour and a half to 2 hours a day just entering every single thing, I'm sure my win rate would increase. I'm going to stop talking about giveaways after I put forward this idea, and then we're going to talk about another product, and then we can go back to talking about giveaways because it really is a favorite topic of mine. I just when I was doing a lot of Amazon giveaways, I couldn't really talk about it as much on the live stream, I felt, because it did kind of feel like slightly braggadocious now that I was streaming and getting prizes on Amazon. But now that everything slowed down, it feels completely different, and I have a completely different opinion about it. So yeah, when I was before I came on Amazon at the end of the summer last year, I was entering like a fool, like every day, dailies, 2 hours plus a day. I don't want you to talk about it and get in trouble. No, I don't think I'm going to get in trouble. I just think that, it was something to consider, that while I was new here on the platform, which I still am, I feel, I was winning And then I was going live and I'm saying, where were you last night? What did you win? I got this. And it just kind of like looking back on it, it seemed like it was the wrong type of content to bring as a content creator here on the Amazon Live platform. But now, like right now, we're not talking about Amazon giveaways at all. We're talking about completely different giveaways on totally different platforms. So I feel confident that I'm not going to get any heat about it. I think it's okay. So yeah, so I'll wrap up what I was saying though, because I am pretty much done talking about it. Before I got into Amazon and everything was so fast, as we're all aware of, like it was so busy here, right? Like so fun with the games. I was doing anything. I was entering everything that I could get my hands on, and I was winning on average like once a week, which is like really really fortunate and really lucky, you know what I mean? But like a lot of the things were things that like, oh, I won this. Like I'm not even worried about this prize at all. So yeah, so that's my advice. When it comes to getting into it, maybe you might enter some pools that are larger, but just always go for the things that you want and don't try to spend too much energy on what I would coin petty prizes. If you don't need it, then don't enter it. You know what I mean? Not if you don't need it. Not if you don't need it. Winning prizes is super fun, and winning prizes often is things that you don't necessarily need. But so please don't take my words out of take my words out of context, because that's not exactly what I meant. If you want it, play for it and enjoy it when you get it. I need that scale. Oh, Maximilian Mulligan says, what's a viewer got to do to get a gift card for Amazon products? I need that scale as opposed to my old school one. Well, the Wise Bluetooth scale is a really good scale, Maximilian. This scale, if you're just joining now, we were talking about it a few moments ago, and this scale is cool because it's very thin and it's super affordable today at $37. It has an ITO coated glass top. Don't ask me what ITO means. I don't know. But you can stand on this scale when you get it right out of the box with the included batteries. It's going to tell your weight. Okay, it's a scale, and anybody can stand on the scale and it will tell you their weight. But if you have this paired with the app, then you can watch trends. So if you're losing weight, you'll watch the trend go down. If you're fluctuating weight, you'll watch it snake about. This also monitors heart rate and offers you BMI information, as well as monitors a few other things that are maybe relevant in regard to biometrics that you can utilize to help yourself make more healthy-minded decisions if that is your current goal. It's really thin. It's really light. I really like it. And it's a smart scale, right? So when we first got it, I stood on it. It said 265 pounds. And then I got off of it. And when I stood on it, though, I had the app and it was telling me all this information. I was like, okay, cool. And then I got off of it and I still had the app running. And then my cousin stood on the scale and the app was like, hey, is this Blake? Because this is a completely different weight. And we don't want to trend that in this user profile. So you can back out and create a new user profile if you want, or you don't have to use the smart application at all. You can just stand on the scale and it'll tell you your weight. Really super simple. ITO, you say? Oh yeah, absolutely. The ITO glass coating, it exists. And since you're here and asking Max, excuse me, I will tell you that by reading the back of the box here, reminding myself, it monitors weight and body fat trends, so it gives you fat facts, Max. Eh? 12 essential body composition metrics. You can sync this with popular fitness apps. Seamless display cycles through the metrics. So you stand on it, it tells you your weight, and then it will tell you your heart rate, and then it will tell you your BMI. Maybe not in that particular order, but it does cycle through several different numbers seamlessly to let you know what's going on. Unlimited sharing with family and friends, of course. Advanced. It's not just ITO coated glass, okay? It is advanced ITO coated glass. And finally, on the back of this box, it says undeniably that the Wise scale has an extremely slim design. And I think you can see that here. It's not much higher than my fingers, right? I love this. I stand on it every day. I stand on it in the morning when I wake up, and then I make a bio break, and then I stand on it after the bio break. Perhaps too much information, but accurate. Okay. Now, like I said, Max, if you're interested, the Y Smart Scale is available today for $36.98. That's $37. And when we click through the carousel, sadly, we don't have any coupons today, okay, that are clickable or applicable. And I'm sorry, giveaways have kind of slowed down here on Clown Live here on Shopping Dragons. So we unfortunately don't have any gift card giveaways currently, but we're hoping that there is a solution that is a remedy, which is consensual for both the streamer and Amazon on the horizon. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm really, really hopeful that we will be able to enjoy those fun incentives for viewing the videos soon enough. Okay. Now, Max, I know you personally, and if you're genuinely interested, I can give you some links for Amazon gift card giveaways, okay? Unfortunately, they just don't have anything to do with this Amazon Live show here. Wondering how the heart thing works. You know what? Honestly, it does state that it functions. I've always had a difficult time to get it working. Now, admittedly, I don't spend a lot of time in the Wise app, so I don't know if there is another thing that I need to set up in order to work that. But if we take a quick look at this, and again, I could be totally wrong here, but see the actual lines, see the actual, and it's split in four. I believe that there's like sensors that are under these pads that like detect your pulse or something that help you that helps the scale determine your heart rate. I really don't know how it works. And I've also been informed by the app that for the heart rate monitor to work very well, they recommend, they recommend that your feet are damp. I'm not exactly sure about all that. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to spend some time now to learn. Excuse me again. Let me drink some water. I'm going to spend some time for you, Joanna, and I'm going to learn how the heart rate thing works, and then I'm going to let you know. The reality is I'm like, oh, the scale monitors my heart rate. Big deal. I got a watch that monitors my heart rate, so I'm not really interested in that specific feature. But since you said something about it, I'm going to learn it, and I'm going to tell you about it the next time I see you. All right, now let's keep it moving here past the Y scale, and we are going to talk next about this Yaki IPL laser hair removal tool. All right. Now, the Yaki IPL laser hair removal tool, it is an excellent option if you're looking for the ability to remove body hair from unwanted places on your body. Here's the box for that now. Let's give us a little follow here. And yeah, so this is the Yaki IPL laser hair removal tool. Now, what this tool does, like I said, is it does remove unwanted body hair from your body. Okay, now I know I said that twice in a row. I'm just trying to get my bearings straight here. All right, and yeah, so what happens here with the IPL laser technology is that you flash the light into the top of your skin, and then light energy is absorbed by the skin and the melanin in the hair follicle, which is then absorbed into heat energy, which disables the follicle. So after a few treatments, you could start noticing your hair beginning to come out, which is an excellent thing. Now, this is on a regimen, a treatment cycle of 3 times for the first few weeks, like 3 times a week for the first few weeks. And then we taper off gradually 2 times for a few weeks after that, once a week after that, and then maybe once every 2 weeks if we need to continuously maintain the stunted growth of the hair follicle. The Yaki IPL laser hair removal tool comes with an AC power cord and a razor blade and a set of safety goggles. All of 3 things are extremely important to have with this device. You need to power it. Yaki recommends that you shave the area that you want to treat before you start treating it. And it has the safety goggles, which really are one of the most important parts of this entire kit, because you know when you're messing around with lasers, it's important to cover your eyes, protect your eyes. Okay, now another feature about this, or another thing that is needed to be known about this laser hair removal tool, okay, is that it doesn't work well on skin that is dark. So if you have a lot of melanin in your skin or a darker skin tone, then the IPL laser hair removal tool might not be for you. Additionally, on the other side of the spectrum, okay, if you have really white hair, like my eyebrows. Okay, you can't see my eyebrows. I don't shave them. They're just extremely thin and blonde. I couldn't laser off my eyebrows. Now, don't laser off your eyebrows. I was just pointing at white hair on my skull, okay, so that we could have a good view of an example. Now, not only white blonde hair, like I keep referring to here, but also red hair is not very compatible with this laser hair treatment device, okay? So just be aware of all those things when you're going to make the buy because it's not compatible with all skin colors or hair colors. Joanna says, have you done your homework? Have you done your homework? Geeks at the sophisticated word. Sweet, send me the link for cards. Thank God. Here we go. Heart thing works. Have you done your homework? What is the sophisticated word? What's the sophisticated word? Because as always, when I'm in show mode, I'm speaking and I genuinely don't know what I'm gonna say next, and my own words are kind of like right through each other. And with the lag in the chat, sometimes I do get forgetful about what I said 30 seconds ago. So what is the sophisticated word that I used? And you have done your homework. IPL laser hair treatment tool. Max says, well, I have dark skin and red hair. So though this product isn't for me, I do appreciate you telling me about this. Dark skin and red hair sounds like a fire combination. And I would love to see what you look like sometime if that's not overstepping my limits here on Amazon. Dark skin with red hair. You're using fancy words. Sounds very smart. The IPL laser hair removal tool utilizes laser technology that is absorbed by melanin in the hair follicle, which disables the hair follicle. Is that the sentence? Because I had to read it out of this manual in this box a few times before I committed it to memory. Now, before we move on from the IPL laser hair removal tool, I want to tell you about the price. Today, it's on deal. It's 21% off of its $150 average retail value, making it today available for $119. And this device has 4.5-star rating with just under 1,500 reviews. All right, now let's get into my most favorite product ever designed. We got a lot of cool stuff here on Clown Live. I own a lot of cool stuff in real life that is not even stuff that we can even show on Amazon because it's not available on Amazon. But this light, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And I am serious. Okay. So let's talk about this now. This is the EF EcoFlow camping light. It's available today for $68 and it truly is a fantastic light. I can't wait to get this out and about. It's been like not camping season. And as I said earlier today, when I started getting a lot of great prizes, it was like October. It was like September, October. So my camping season had kind of ended and I've been getting a lot of cool kind of camping stuff and I want to get out there and use it out in real life. Now I have used this in real life scenarios already, but I really want to use it for specifically camping. Okay, let's follow me again here. Follow? Okay, great. Okay, now the EF EcoFlow camping light, like I said, it's available today for $68. And what I love about this light is that it features a 5,200 milliamp hour battery that is chargeable in via USB-C, okay? And that's under this gate here. Okay, there's a little gate here that is USB-C in to charge. But what is really phenomenal about the camping light is its emergency out charging, okay? So it has a USB-A port on here that you can plug in to your device to charge it. I love that. Now, a couple weeks ago, we had a bad rainstorm that turned into ice, and the trees started freezing and breaking severely all over the town, all over everywhere where the weather was extremely poor. And I forgot to charge my EF EcoFlow River 2, my portable power station. I forgot, take advantage of electricity and didn't have my power station charged. Frustrating. So I was so fortunate that I had my EF EcoFlow camping light charged because this 5,200 milliamp hour battery was able to recharge my phone fully and still have around 25%, 20% juice left on this thing, this is great. And when we're talking juice on EF EcoFlow camping light, in any light condition that this has, which is 5 of them, we're going to get into it in just a moment, you can have up to 11 hours of work of runtime with the light on constantly. Okay, now before we turn the lights on and talk about the different light features in here, let's talk about a little bit more of the aesthetic and functionality on the back of the camping light. It does feature 2 hooks. Okay, now when we open these hooks up, I'm a fingernail biter. There we go. When we lift the hook up, okay, we can see that it actually is a hook, so we can hook it onto a loop if we wanted to. And then there is a hook on the other side as well, okay? And let me pop this one open. And that hook actually is facing the opposite side, okay? We see here of this loop. So when we put the hooks, excuse me. So when we put the 2 hooks together, we've now created a loop. That's really cool. Super versatile there. It also features 2 neodymium magnets that adhere it to a compatible surface and holds it in place very well. This is IP65 weather resistant, so you don't have to worry about a few splashes or a little bit of moisture getting on this. Really, really cool device. When we push the power button on the bottom once, it kicks on these little blue lights, okay? All right. Now, the blue lights represent the current charge of the camping light. Also, when you press the button for the first time, this is what activates charging mode. So if you do want to charge a device off of this light, be sure to plug it into your USB-A output and press the button once to activate charging out. When I first got it, I thought I just plugged it in and it was good to go. And I'm like, this thing isn't working, but I was just misinformed. You have to have it on, right? Okay, now, you can press the button a second time. This is going to activate the bright white mode. Now, this bright white light is pretty bright, as we can see. And what is another amazing feature about the single button operation of the EF EcoFlow camping light is that you can press and hold the power button and experience a stepless dimming, okay? So we have a really bright light, but we can press and hold the power to just bring it down, and it doesn't blink, okay? It's stepless. Really nice, smooth motion from dim to bright. We can press and hold that button again to increase that brightness. And then also we can press the button. Okay, now before I continue, it just reminds me here, when you have one of the 5 selected modes activated on the camping light, if you press the button again, within 25 seconds, it will navigate to the next mode. If you wait 25 seconds, it will stay locked in this mode, current mode, and then the next time you press the power button, it will turn the camping light off. So we push it on once, we can check or charge, then we can press it again. This is our super bright white mode. Also, we can press it a third time, I guess you would say. This is our warm orange light, okay? And we can press it a third time, and this gives us a softer white light. Now, honestly, I don't really see too much of a difference between the first white light and the second white light. Maybe it's just my eyes. I really couldn't say. But all these modes feature stepless dimming, these 3 modes. And let me turn this off real quick. Now, all those modes, the white, the yellow, and the soft white are all here. There we go. See the LED flashlight in the middle? We're going to get into that right now. But all the rest of this is a diffused plastic ring that really, really diffuses the light and spreads it very well, as you saw that bright light on my face. Okay, now let's get into the final features of the camping light. It is already 6:35, and we still have a few more products to talk about. So let's step it up. Let's put the gas on here and get it going right after we finish talking about this. You get battery charge. You get the bright white light. You get the yellow light. You get the soft white light. And then you get that single LED. You get that single LED flashlight. That flashlight, dude, is super bright, okay? The flashlight's mad bright. When we had that ice storm and I charged my phone and had 20% battery left on this, I was able to use this light to go and see... where are we at? Where's the floor? To go and see like the trees breaking in real time. Table. There we go. I was able to go and see like trees and stuff breaking in real time with this light shining on them in the middle of the night. Super bright light. I really love my EF EcoFlow camping light. And honestly, I feel like I could do a whole 2-hour show just about this light alone. When I got it at the beginning and saw its average retail value at $68, I was a little taken aback. But once I really got the opportunity to get it in my hands and realize the actual value of this, I do believe that $68 is the right price point for the EF EcoFlow camping light. All right, now let me catch up on giveaway chat because I want to talk about giveaways with you guys. And then we will move on from the camping light. I don't want you to get in trouble. How do you get Amazon stuff? ITO glass. I got dark skin and red hair. You sound smart. I don't mind at all. It's my pleasure. If I decide to take the plunge back into giveaway land, do I have you on my list? Yeah, you can put me at the top of that list too. Joanna says, I have 2 because of all the log on through Facebook things when you don't remember your passwords. And oops, I just didn't know how to delete one account. And then I got friend requests. I didn't. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, hey, okay. So, all right. Let me just put this. All right. Okay. Yeah. Yo, I'm kind of getting confused because I'm looking at things and I got so many different thoughts running through my head. I didn't know how to verbalize them appropriately. But yeah, Joanna and Woolrich and Jennifer Lude, of course, and Max, if you do giveaways, feel free to tag me in anything, okay? Tag me in anything. If it's a giveaway and you need a referral, you can send me a DM. I will enter that giveaway for you so that you can get that referral, okay? I love that. I love that community, that giveaway community. And it's very like spread out, like because there's places where people can congregate to enjoy talking about giveaways, but I just haven't found any communities that are exactly what I'm looking for. You know, there's a lot of places to go and talk, but I just, I don't know. I kind of like stick in my own lane instead of joining a big community. So hanging out with you guys and talking to you guys and making it very, not generic, but, not generic. What is the word? I am smart, Joanne. I was using smart words earlier. What is the word? Like natural. Our natural attraction to each other is not like joining a thing. I love just being able to reach out naturally and communicate with each other like that. So yeah, so definitely hit me up on Discord as well. My name is probably Dragon Blaker on the Dragon Blogger Discord. So feel free to send me a DM if we're in that mutual server. I will talk to anybody about anything, anytime. Okay. So I'd love to hear from both of you guys. Now I'm looking at this and it feels like you all are just talking to each other, but I see June popping me in here saying YouTube Blaker. So I appreciate you guys. Now that's the EF EcoFlow camping light. Let's move on to the next product that we got in our carousel here. And that is going to be, we got the 2 Anchor speakers. Dang, we still got a lot of products to talk about. Okay, we got to move. I mean, we could do whatever we want, but in the interest of finishing around 7 o'clock, let's move a little bit faster. So we're going to talk about some other stuff coming up next here. I just got to get a look at this product sheet. And Ofuzi-wise, Yaki. Okay, so we're on the Motion Boom Plus. Yeah. All right, cool. All right, let's talk about Soundcore Motion Boom Plus. We're going to talk about both Soundcore products back to back, and then we will get into the Prextex product, okay? Because I could do whatever I want. I could do whatever I want. I was like, there's this really old video, and it's so old, it's barely even a meme, I'd say. But there's like this like kid, he's a little bit younger. He looks like he's like maybe in his late teens or very early 20s. And he's just sitting in his room, and he's got a Mountain Dew, and he's like, like verbatim with the slip ups, this is exactly what he says. He goes, oh, hold on. Let's follow me here. He goes, he's got the can in his hand, and he goes, I'm drinking a Mountain Dew past midnight. I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. I don't give a S word. And it's just like, it's so funny. I almost cussed just now, but I forgot that I had to censor myself. But yeah, he actually cusses. And it's really, really funny because it's just like super short, 2 sentences, ultra awkward. I really think it's really funny. All right, now let's keep it moving here. We are talking about the Soundcore Motion Boom Plus. This is going to be an 80-watt. I wrote a little script for this, actually, and let me read it to you right now because I was working on a shoppable video for this. So let me read my shoppable script to you, and maybe if you're listening to me, you'll be able to tell me if this sounds good. Because I want to make like a video. I want to make a shoppable video that is about like 45 seconds to a minute. So let me do this one right now, okay? I'm going to play this off real good. Here we go. Okay, Anker's Soundcore Motion Boom Plus is an 80-watt Bluetooth speaker that has its sound delivered by two 30-watt titanium drivers and two 10-inch tweeters. The Motion Boom Plus is PartyCast compatible and features bass-up technology, which you can toggle on and off. Bring your favorite audio everywhere you go with the Motion Boom Plus outdoor speakers, built-in handle, and detachable strap. Find your perfect sound with the customizable EQ available in-app, and that's on Google and iOS. Now, with IP67 certification, you'll never have to worry about water splashes, rain, accidental spills, or dust while you're enjoying your speaker. 20-hour playtime and built-in power bank, the Motion Boom Plus is equipped with a 13,400 milliamp hour battery for, like I said, up to 20 hours of playtime. Plus, its built-in power bank charges other devices in a pinch. And that's a really, actually, I'm glad that I wrote that. It's a really good point at the end there that the Motion Boom Plus is in fact a power bank on the back of the device. Okay, it has a little rubber plug here that protects its I/O, and the I/O is going to be a USB-C for charging in, a USB-A, for charging out, as well as a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack auxiliary. An auxiliary in. I think I'm just pressing on my belly while I'm talking. It's making me making some air come up through my throat. Yeah, so really cool. Now remember, if you do open this, then it does compromise the waterproof claim of IP67 certification. So just be careful about that. What I love about this is that it's under 5 pounds. It fits good on my shoulder with the strap. If I want to carry it with the handle, I can do that as well. I've watched teardown videos of this product, and it essentially is just like two solid pieces of plastic for the shell that are held together with a very quality looking thick rubber gasket. And I said I'm gonna have to refine this because I also want to point out that, well, yes, the Motion Boom Plus does feature bass up technology that is toggleable. You can really hear that bass popping with these passive bass radiating speakers that are located on both sides of the Soundcore Motion Boom Plus. Boom. Okay, that's everything. I nailed that because I had the script right there. And that's all I want to tell you about Motion Boom Plus. We're going to keep it moving here so that we can get today's show under wraps, okay? And it's not that I'm excited to get out of here. I love being on the show. I love streaming Clown Live. It's just, it's a matter of like principle. I don't know if it's a matter of principle or not, but it's a matter of just trying to stay within the limits of the goal of 2 hours of streaming. Okay, now I know I put the Rave Neo 2 box on the table, but before we move on to this Bluetooth speaker that I'm holding now, the one that I just put back on the table that we were talking about is the Motion Boom Plus, and that is available today for $179.99, so $180 on that bad boy. Let's click through our carousel here and see if there's any coupons on that $180, and we see that there is a $30 coupon. A $30 coupon. Get your Soundcore Motion Boom Plus today for $180 with that applicable, clickable $30 coupon. All right, now we're going to move on here after I read this comment. Sold, good advertising. I'd buy it if I had funds. Oh, thanks. Well, listen, Joanna, the Soundcore Motion Boom Plus truly is a phenomenal product that is lightweight and easy to carry, but I really want to talk to you now about this product here. I've got it highlighted in my carousel now, and this is the Soundcore Rave Neo 2. Now, this speaker is a little bit smaller, okay, in stature than the Soundcore Motion Boom Plus, but it's equal in power, okay? And where the Soundcore Motion Boom Plus features bass technology that is really, really pronounced through its passive bass radiating speakers, all the speakers on the Rave Neo 2 are powered, okay? So I feel, even though it's 80 watts, it feels louder to me when I'm using this, and the speaker's a little bit bigger, so not too much bigger, but it does push a little more air. So I feel that the resonant bass in the Rave Neo 2 is also just a little bit more, like just a little bit. You really would have to hear them side by side to really appreciate it. And we'll do that. We'll do that on another show. Unless you want to see it now, we can set it up. But the Soundcore Rave Neo 2 is available today for $180. This is the exact same price point as the Motion Boom Plus. Okay. Now we don't have coupons on the Rave Neo 2 today, but really, I don't think it's the biggest deal. I'm sure this might go on sale eventually, but it's not right now. So I still love it, though. When we turn it on, it has a beautiful beat-driven LED light show. This is going to connect to something in the house. I don't know what. Maybe my phone, maybe my PC. It's connected to something. I don't know what it's connected to. I love the beat-driven light show on the Soundcore Rave Neo 2. Now, this, just like the Motion Boom Plus, okay, I'm going to hold it down here. It's got a little bit of weight to it. Actually, I could just put it on the table, can't I? Okay, the Soundcore Rave Neo 2, it's got a nice handle that is like soft, okay? It's a very soft handle. It's blue on the underside and black on the top. And the entire rear of the Neo 2 is outlined in blue. And all this is like the bass port. When you crank this, this is where the air is coming out of. Now, even though the air is coming out of there, I don't understand this witchcraft. This is also IP6X, weather resistant. And what does set this apart also from the Motion Boom Plus is that you can pair two devices to this at the same time. So I thought that you could do that with other products that are put out by Anker, and probably you could, but the products that I thought that were compatible with dual phones are not. I thought the Rave Party 2 by Anker was dual phone compatible. It's not. I learned that from Nate, who is a Dragon Blogger streamer. Okay, 20 hours of playback on this 80-watt speaker. I love the beat-driven light show. It's super loud. Let me look at the box and see what else I didn't say. 80 watts, base up technology, IPX7 water resistant, PartyCast 2.0, dual phone connection. It has the ability to charge out just like the other device, and features up to 18 hours of playback time. It's got a buoyant build, which I neglected to mention as well with the Soundcore Motion Boom Plus, okay? Directly behind me, which hand? This hand. Right here, okay? This bad boy right here is buoyant just as this one is. So not only is it good to not be worried so much about spills and dust, but if you knock this into the lake or into the pool at home, it's not going to be sinking and getting damaged. It's going to float a little bit so that you can grab it. Beat-driven light show, buoyant build, and you can customize the EQ. Yeah, I love the Motion Boom Plus. Excuse me. I mean, I do love the Motion Boom Plus, but I also love the Rave Neo 2 a lot. And yeah, like I was saying, the Rave Neo 2, it's available today for $179.99. So $180 today. It's really, really a great Bluetooth speaker. All right, now let's talk about some more products super fast here on today's show. We are spending an abundance of time talking about products today. Now, there's no problem with that. It's just I'm trying to reach a specific goal. And we ain't going to do that, dude. There's no way that we're going to do that because we have 2 physicals and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 B-rolls. We got 2 physicals and 6 B-rolls. That's 8 products. Dude, that means we're only like 2/3 of the way basically through our thing. All right, let's keep it moving. We're going to talk fast about fast things now. This is the Elgato Steam Deck. This is the XL version. It has 32 buttons on it, and this is really great to connect to your computer and execute shortcuts or functions or monitor different things. There's seriously such a robust amount of options that you can execute with the Stream Deck. It makes things like hard to even start talking about, but you can put sound effects on these buttons. Each one of these buttons is a little screen and it can be animated. Okay. And you have more than the 32 buttons because there's pages here. So we can, like, imagine we were on like a phone real quick, just for a physical example. We can go through pages. Okay. We can swipe through different pages, and then each button can act as a folder. So if we're swiping through pages, we can press a button and then go under a level, and then all that level can have infinity pages. So there's just a robust amount of space to do whatever you want with the Stream Deck. I haven't used mine in a couple months, admittedly. Since I got the new desk, I haven't hooked my Stream Deck back up, and I think I really need to, because I do see that there could be benefits for me to use it on this stream, as well as, I don't have any intention to do this anytime soon, but I'm still trying to learn some OBS things. I'm learning all kinds of new stuff that can help the show be more interactive, but I'm just having a problem running OBS. I've got to figure it out. I got to figure out OBS, dude. It's driving me crazy. Okay, now the Elgato Stream Deck XL is available today for $239, and it also comes in a regular size, like a regular size, and the regular size is 16 buttons, I believe, 15 or 16 buttons, and the Stream Deck Mini exists, and that is 6 buttons on that. So I am just of the opinion, if you have the budget and you've been thinking specifically about getting an Elgato Stream Deck, this isn't for a money get. You know what I'm saying? I just honestly believe that it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. I think Nate has just like the 15 button Stream Deck, right? And I think he's been pretty satisfied with it. But I honestly, I just straight up wouldn't recommend the 6 button one. Maybe some people could use that, but like once you start setting up pages on a 6 button, you can have forward a page and back a page. So now you have like 4 buttons. Now you have 4 buttons because you got to press back and forward, right, to navigate. So at least get the regular size or the XL. I do believe if it is within your budget, the $240 price point is absolutely worth it for consideration, because you can just do so much. You can execute programs. You can set text. Like for us, like we talk about doing giveaways, right? A lot of giveaways are enter your name, enter your email address, enter this social media account information. And I got tired of typing that and typing that and typing that. So this is a really simple functionality of the Elgato Stream Deck. But I had like all my social medias. I had all my social medias accounts associated with a button. So I could just click on the text field and then press the button. Oh, you want my Twitch information? Hit that. It's going to type Twitch information into that text field. My first name, my last name, personal information. When I first started coming around, do you guys remember? Do y'all remember when I first started coming around and I was using the Stream Deck to put like those big emotes in the chat all the time? It was like 3 lines of emoticons, and it was just like, it just said clown love in it, or I'm ready. Remember when I made all those flamboyant posts? Those were executed by the Stream Deck. I just set them up as a text button in the software. And then when I wanted to use it, press the button, good to go. Now, that's a simple use. Now, a complicated use is that you could set up a button to do a multiple things, a multifunction button. For example, okay, you could have a button that when you press it, it's going to launch OBS, and then it's going to wait a few seconds. You can set the amount of time that it waits, and then it will launch maybe another program. And really, you can set up all this functionality to execute all these things that you want at the touch of a button. Okay, now not only for OBS and streaming, but if you use if this, then that, you can control all types of different things with the Stream Deck, excuse me. Also, You can control your Elgato lights with this. So you can control your brightness and your colors and everything. Look, all I'm saying is the Elgato Stream Deck does way more than I can even verbalize in a few minutes. And I always feel like, even though I'm talking about it a lot, I never feel like I'm doing it the justice that it needs to be when speaking about it, because it is just like one of the best pieces of hardware. And what proves that? Well, it has a 5-star rating today with 27,830 reviews. You know what I'm saying? So this thing is popular and high quality. And as I always say, if you're going to add this to your cart, I guarantee you're not going to be disappointed with the Elgato Stream Deck XL or the regular. Avoid the mini. That's just my personal preference. Now, one final thing about the XL, and then we're going to move on from this, is that it does have this base. Okay, it does have this base, and the base is actually magnetic, so we can pull the base off, and then we can set this flat, right? So let me mute my mic for just a quick second. Okay, I just wanted to move the microphone without bothering you with the sound. And yeah, so look at this. So we can have it like this, flat on the desk, which is nice. But if you're sitting at the desk and you want it to be a little more angled up, it's easy just to pop this right into its magnetic case. And then now you have it like this, a magnetic stand, excuse me. And it connects via USB-C connection. And the stand, the magnetic base, also has a little hole in the back to act as a cord management system. All right. So Elgato's giving you everything you need in order to do what you want to do. I need to hook mine back up. And honestly, I've just been thinking about it for the last couple weeks. I really need to put my butt into gear and do it all again. I wonder, here's a question that I have that I don't know the answer to. I wonder if I have the ability to like set up a profile or something. Like, well, I can set up different profiles. That's another story for another day. But I wonder if I can save my profile from my old computer where I have all my old Stream Deck stuff set up, and then easily import that into the Stream Deck software on the laptop, or if I have to just reset everything and do it all from scratch again. I don't know the answer to that question, and I'm going to find out. So today is, can we move the Stream Deck profile to another PC? And how does the heart rate monitor work on the Wise body scale? We're going to learn both of those things, and we're going to come back with that information on another stream. All right. Now, as I already said, the Elgato Stream Deck XL is available today for $239 and has 28,000 reviews, basically. Let's see if this bad boy also has the, how do you say, coupon. Let's see if it's got a coupon here for the Stream Deck. We click this bad boy and we see that off of $240, you save nothing. Okay, no deal today on the Stream Deck. All right, but still a really good deal, even full price for something that's sold almost 30,000 units or 30,000 reviews. Okay, now let's keep it moving here. We're going to talk about our last physical product of the day, and then we got a few B-roll videos that we got to take a look at. And it's already 7 o'clock, so we have definitely exceeded our time. What are we looking at now? We actually have 2 products that we need to look at physically. And before we look at the e-meat, so that I don't forget, let's take a look at the Prex Tex 2-in-1 cartoon police and race car set. Okay, comes in this box. Let's open this box. Oh, always I open the wrong side of the box every time. All right, so here's the Prex Tex 2-in-1 police car and race car set. It comes with the police car. The police car has a bunch of buttons like here and inside where the police officer can go to make noises. Here is the race car driver. Oh, let's put that police officer a little bit closer here. There we go. Good to go. We'll pull it back a little bit as well because we are profesh. And then here's the race car. Race car has similar buttons as well to make noises. Here is the race car driver. He fits in his car. The cars come with remote controls. Oh, we're not following me here. The cars come with remote controls that you can use to control the cars easily, and they have different frequencies, so you can use both cars at the same time. Now, these are toddler toys, so they literally only turn left, but they're just fun to play with for kids. Now, that's the Prex Tex 2-in-1 cartoon police and race car set. It's available today for $30, and that is 40% off of its $50 average retail value. Okay, let's get this back on the table like this for now, and we are going to talk about now. Couldn't find you on Discord, Blaker. Okay, no problem. I'm going to help you with that literally right now, because we already exceeded 7 o'clock, so I got a little bit of time now. Let me stop what I'm doing on my live show and find you on the Discord. Okay, let me go to this Dragon Blogger Discord, and then let me go to chat about anything. Chat rank bot, giveaways, prize winner, live stream chat. I can send him. Yo, Woolrich. I guess I call you June. It felt weird to say Woolrich. Okay. Woolrich. Actually, can I tag you as Woolrich? Wool. Oh, hold on. I pressed the wrong buttons here. Let me go over here. Let me go to chat about anything. And then let me click here and say at Wool. Oh, I got you right here. What up, homie? Almost said not homie. Careful with the typos there, bud. What up, homie? Boom. All right. I hit you on the Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment Discord in the chat about anything section. And I just said, what's up? So that is me. We're right there with the sunglasses and the green face and the big smile. So please feel free to message me there. You can message me, DM me on Discord. And yeah, we can talk about whatever you want, bro, especially giveaway stuff. I love that. But I got you. Let Joanna send it. Your screen name. Yeah. I don't really say that username. It is the only username I've ever had, but I don't really say it on Amazon Live. I don't know why. I'm not really censoring myself. My name is not Slim1. It's a different username from like a different kind of era. So we kind of focus on first name and Blake and Dragon Blaker here on Amazon. But yeah, not Slim1. That's me. But the numbers that come after my username, I won't say that on Amazon. Just to be like protective of my anonymity. Or if it's not anonymity, I just don't want to be bothered on Discord with a bunch of unneeded DMs. But Joanna, June, definitely both of you hit me up. I did just kind of do that. So I got to minimize this so I can see what we're talking about here. But yeah, I definitely hit you up. No problem in chat about anything, June. Okay, now let's get on finally to our last physical product here of the day. I can't believe it's 7 o'clock and we still have like another half dozen products to get through. We took a long time to do the show the other day, and it was not the option that I wanted. But, you know, I don't mind hanging out. I really say that I want to get out of here, but it's only, again, for the idea of reaching the 2-hour goal. Once it's 7:02 p.m., we'll stay live forever now, whatever. Okay, now we're going to keep it moving here, though, and we are going to talk about the eMeet 1080p webcam. I'm holding that right now. Here's the box. Webcam's pretty great. It has a really, really big monitor grip on it that has a tripod mount. So this actually just folds down, okay, so that we can put it. Here's the claw. Here's the grip for the front of the monitor. And then here's a nice rubberized little booty to hold it on the back of the monitor. Now, it does have a privacy cover that when I received the camera was separated from the camera itself. Okay, it has adhesive on it that you have to peel back and stick onto the camera in order to add this little plastic adhesive lens cover. So it does offer privacy by covering the lens, but it doesn't turn the camera off or mute your microphones or anything like that. I believe that this does have the speakers in it, or the mic. Webcam, fixed focus, full HD, 1080p webcam. I guess it doesn't have the mic in it, but it doesn't have the speakers in it, but it does have a microphone in it. It does look pretty good. The sensor makes everything really, really dark, which I like about that because you can see more individual kind of things in brightly lit places. That's all I'm trying to say. See how like the OBSBot kind of like You can sort of see the individual LEDs here, but it's very kind of like washed together. Well, over here, over here on the other camera, you know, it's a little darker and you can see the LEDs a little more pronounced. You can see the LEDs even more pronounced with this 1080p eMeet webcam. This thing, I definitely need a camera upgrade in my life. Well, the eMeet 1080p, you know what? Since you said that, let me plug this camera in right now and show you what it looks like. It only takes a quick second here in order to set that up. So let's quickly full screen me. Thanks also, Mac, for letting me like stay on the show longer. Appreciate you, buddy. All right, now let me do this demo for you though, because I really want to. And we are going to unplug our current camera. Yes, we can unplug that, and then we can plug in the eMeet. How do we plug this in? The other way. I tried it both ways. It didn't go in. Okay. All right, so this is the eMeet camera. Now I've got it plugged in, so let me just switch over some settings here and check our camera. Boom. eMeet. Okay, not plugged in. Why not? Why not? Oh, it is plugged in. It is plugged in. My bad. Okay, so this is the eMeet C960 1080p webcam. It is not showing. Not showing. That's okay. Just, yeah, this is the right spot. This is the right spot. Okay, give me a quick second here to sort out this camera. So I think it's just because I unplugged the camera without leaving the studio, and we're going to jump back in here. Pardon me. And then, yeah, okay, well, we're already running this camera, so we can just enter our studio. And let's add this camera to the show, and let's just full screen it. Okay, so this is actually the eMeet 1080p webcam. It looks pretty good. Oh, let's full screen this again. So this is the eMeet 1080p webcam. It does look pretty good, and as you can see, it is really dark, and you can really see the definition of the LEDs in the light, and I really like that. Now, I believe it has a microphone as well, so specifically for you, Max, let me jump into my settings and go to my audio settings, and then I'm going to switch. Actually, what I should do is not be holding this so that my body noise doesn't go through the camera. Here, we'll just mount this up here, point it down. That should be all right. And go to audio and switch it to our eMeet C960. So now this is what I'm talking to you from. So this is the eMeet C960 1080p webcam. Let's get those LEDs in the shot. Oh yeah, dude, I love the way the LEDs look on this camera. Camera's super wide field of view. It's massive. Really great camera, actually. And Mac, if you're still here watching and you're looking to make a buy today, the eMeet 1080p webcam certainly looks like a great option. Let me know what I sound like through the eMeet C960 microphone. The microphone's way up here. It's about another foot away from my face, from where the Yeti is positioned. Now, we'll wrap up talking about the eMeet here from the eMeet. It is 23% off today, okay? And that makes it $30. It is regularly $39. So save like $10 today on that camera when you buy it. I use this when I need to. I really enjoy my Anker PowerConf C200. It just offers a higher resolution, but I really love how this 1080p webcam looks. And also keep in mind that I am broadcasting this show to you in 720p, okay? So it is probably downscaled a little bit for you, but here we are. Great looking camera. Okay, and then here's what the privacy cover looks like. Okay, good to go. You're still echoing. Oh, you know why? Because I didn't mute this microphone, and that means that I was broadcasting to you from both cameras, right? Like we do with the product table. So this microphone was running. This was my Blue Yeti microphone, and now we're only coming from the 1080p eMeet C960 camera. So let me know now that I'm not echoing how the microphone sounds on the eMeet. And I'm just going to remind you of the price one more time so we can get a good microphone check on it. And yeah, the eMeet C960 1080p webcam, it's available today for $30, and that is 23% off of its $39 retail value. So save $9 today on this. And it says echo again, but I think you're just kind of like lag for me. So I'm assuming that I shouldn't be echoing right now. More echoes? Okay, hold on. I'm going to figure this out. We can figure it out. Mute this mic. Settings. Audio. Yeti. That's for here. Yes, that's what I want. And then we go here. And let's go here. And let's hide this. And then let's go here. And unmute, and then check our settings, and then we're using our audio from our eMeet camera. Okay, now I have to be not echoing because I'm only on the eMeet in this room. My camera's removed and my microphone's muted. So now this should be a really good audio test. Hopefully I'm not echoing anymore. And this is it. This is the eMeet C960. And for $30, bro, like honestly, it's not a bad get. It's not a bad get, as you can see. I really love the wide angle that it offers. Now, if you want to talk cameras, just hit me up, bro. And I've got a few that I can absolutely recommend to you, depending on what your budget is. But I reiterate, as we move on, $30 for this is a really good deal. It's a really, really good deal, actually. Okay, now let's do this. Let's go ahead and bring this back in. This is what we want. And then look at the sensor. Look at the $250 OBSBot sensor. And look at how washed out. Like I'm a little there we go. I'm still in focus, but focus or not, okay? Just trying to get in focus here. In focus or not, you can see that I'm really, really washed out from the OBSBot point of view. And like it is a lot darker on the eMeet, but I feel that you get a little more detail and a little less washout. Now, it's also worth mentioning that both of these cameras are currently just like running in their default state, okay? Like with no color correction or anything of the sort. It's just a plug and play. Okay, now let's get some echoes happening here real quick. We'll mute this. Unmute this. I believe I should be speaking without echoing now from this camera. So let's full screen this. And now what I want to do is I want to go here and leave this room. Yes. And then give me just a quick moment to plug the anchor camera back in. And that should just take a second to connect. So let me enter this studio. I mean, honestly, I don't even know why I'm setting this up. We're done with physical products. I don't need to set this up anymore. So I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. As a matter of fact, we can close this and we're good to go there. So that's the eMeet. Now we're going to talk about our B-rolls, and we're going to do these ones real quick. Okay, buddy? Let's get our B-rolls set up here. And we're going to go to this first one, and it's going to be the Rumblex vibration board, the vibration exercise pad as it is. Let me like this video and full screen it. Let me stop this Amazon video. And let's do it. Let's talk about the $425 Life Pro Rumblex 4D vibration board. What is it called? Hold on. Oh, yeah, I'm doing the wrong thing. Okay, let me pause this. Sorry, Nate, not quite yet. Just forgot that little lesson learned here. I'm just remembering the lesson I learned. And okay, now let's share that screen for real. Sorry about the delay. Entire screen. We want to share this with audio. Yes, good. Okay. Most excellent. Let's switch our view here. And okay, now let's get into these videos, man. We still got a few products to talk about. Let's talk about this Life Pro 4D vibration exercise plate.
Entertainment, and today we we are going to vibrate. And what I mean by that is we're taking a look at the Life Pro Rumblix 4D vibration plate. So I have tested this live on my live stream, and I have to tell you guys right off of the rip, the very first thing I did with this is I didn't use any of the resistance bands or any of the attachments that came with it. All I did was turn it on, increase the speed a little bit, leave it on the set mode, and did a 45-second squat. Now, I've done 45-second squats in the past. I've done even longer than that. And I'm telling you, with this right here, the burn that you get from this vibration plate increases the burn that you would normally have without it tenfold. This thing works so well. Let me go ahead and jump in and I'll show you guys some of the things that this thing can do. So, one of the things I wanted to talk about right off rip is you have this really nice kind of wrist controlled little remote control right here. It kind of reminds me of those toys that when you were a kid, you just kind of slap on. So you have all of your controls here, which is also controllable through the panel that is on the front. And having this just makes this a lot more simple. So if the burn is too much or the workout's too intense or you're just done with the workout, you can easily just hit the power button and it will basically just kill everything. I'm going to go ahead and get this set up and show you guys just how this works. All right, so let's go ahead and step on this. Slap that bad boy on right there. You're gonna hit the power button on here first, which we've already done, but I'll go ahead and show you guys what this looks like when you have it plugged in and powered on, but not activated. You can see that you just have the dash lines. We're gonna hit the power button. And now what we can do is we can go through the different modes. There appears to be a few different modes, but I found the one that works the best out of all of them is going to be the mode that it is programmed to whenever you first set it up and whenever you start it up.
See you later,
So we're
June.
just going to
Thanks for
hit the
coming
power
out
button as we
today. Don't
said, and then
forget
we're
to
going to
hit me
hit
up, all
the
right, on
play button
Discord.
right here. And then you guys are going to notice it is going to start to rock, and my voice is getting a little bit shaky. So now what you can do is there's a bunch of different workouts. It does come with a bunch of resistance bands. So what we're going to do is just increase the speed. So we're increasing the
Okay, the speed increases. We want to finish today's show here. So thank you very much, Nate, for talking to us about the 4D vibration
speed.
board
Right now
by
we're at
Light
speed
Pro. Really
10.
appreciate that. Oops. And yeah, so it vibrates and it helps your muscles contract so that you can have more of a burn than what you're already burning doing exercises regularly. I love the little slap on remote control for it. And it looks pretty decent. Today, though, it's available for $425, and this is 15% off of its $500 retail value. Now let's move on to the Prolux CTX canister vacuum. I'm pretty sure this is that video where Nate dumps all the dirt on his bathroom floor, which I love. I think it's so funny. And that like he does so much cleaning and then he just dumps the mud back on the floor. Let's watch this video by Dragon Blogger Nate. Okay, this is a 3-minute video. We might jump through some of it. We might jump through some of this in the interest of time. But while we're watching this video, keep in mind that the Prolux CTX canister vacuum is available today for $1,000.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at this Prolux CTX water filtration UV filtered vacuum. So this is going to be a vacuum that is going to trump anything else you have. Inside of the instructions, they actually want you to test out your normal vacuum, your carpet shampoo, or whatever it is. Whatever you think cleans your carpets, try that first, and then go over the same area with the CTX right there. So we're going to go ahead and vacuum a portion with the vacuum on the left and then the same portion with the vacuum on the right. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start off by using my Shark vacuum. Now, while I normally wouldn't think my vacuum is bad, you guys are going to see here in the video shortly that this vacuum is almost a scam in a way. People are paying so much for these expensive vacuums that aren't cleaning their carpets. Now, while you can see some carpet lines signifying it does have some suction strength, if I go ahead and continue on and just try the CTX, as you guys can see right here, you're going to notice that there is so much more power inside of the CTX by Prolux. Now, just taking a look at this, one of the cool things about this vacuum is that it has the light feature on it. That's really nice. So if you're one of those people that like to vacuum in the dark or early mornings, late nights, anything like that, and you just need a little bit of a light in darker areas, this is definitely going to be something that's really awesome for that. So we're going to go ahead and wrap up now. One other feature I wanted to talk about was the fact that this propels itself forward, making it a little bit easier to vacuum. Let's see the results. So one of the first indicators that the CTX.
Okay, let's jump to the spot where he dumps the mud.
Let's dump this out and
toilet.
see shoes being
Oh, here it is. We
tracked
missed
in,
it.
but shampooers
Look,
I've
look,
purchased in the
look.
past have been a scam.
I don't know why I
legit.
think that's so funny.
So,
Just
like I
look,
said
look at
earlier in
him
the
dump.
video, I
Look,
almost feel
he's
like
like,
all
we're
of the
gonna
other
dump all
vacuums
this
and
scum
carpet
out, and then
shampooers I've
boom,
purchased
all
in
over
the
the
past have
toilet.
been a scam.
He's like,
You guys can see I
whoops.
spilled a little bit out there.
He's
Just make
so
sure you're holding
funny.
the nozzle in.
Nate is
But just
so
look
funny,
at how
dude.
dirty and gross
But
that water
yeah,
is.
that is really dirty and gross. Thank you, Nate, for talking to us though about the ProLux CTX canister vacuum. Absolutely, we watched you in the demo clean your floor with one, and then clean it with the ProLux, and you definitely got a lot more debris up than what the previous vacuum was capable of doing. So really, really high quality suction. It's like crap. Yeah, yeah, it's like crap. Okay, it's the ProLux CTX canister vacuum sucks up the crap out of your rug and allows you to dump it all over the floor in your bathroom, just like our friend Dragon Blogger Nate. He definitely doesn't hide it well. He makes me laugh. That's such a funny thing. All right. Usually when it's just one camera, we're trying not to track. So let's reset that real quick. And yeah, thank you, Nate, for talking to us about the ProLux the CTX, excuse me, canister vacuum. That's available today for $1,000. Has a 4-star review with 31 reviews. Now we're going to get into some of our final products here, and we're going to talk about this EF EcoFlow portable power station. And this is going to be the Delta 2. All right, the Delta 2. And I've seen this. This is a video by our friend Dragon Blogger Nate. It's 1.5 minutes. So let's cut my man the time he deserves, and let's take 1.5 minutes to learn a little bit more about the EF EcoFlow Delta 2. All right, let's do it.
Dragon Blogger Nate here. Today, I'm going to be giving you guys a quick rundown on the EcoFlow Delta 2. This is the newest lineup in the Delta line from EcoFlow. As always, EcoFlow brought their A game with little big brother Delta 2. You guys can see that right here, taking a look at the back, it's going to seem very familiar to the original Delta with your 2 AC ports, but you're going to have 4 ungrounded AC ports. Staying with what works, you're going to have your standard plugins for power that also gives you the option to charge over solar or your car. Now, if you want to extend this to 2,048 watt hours, you can do that with this extra battery port here on the side, so you can add even more power to the already powerful Delta 2's capacity. You're going to have your 2 USB-A ports, your 2 USB 3.0A ports, and this time you're going to have 2 USB-C 100 watt outputs, which is crazy because everything's being powered by USB-C. So big shout out to them. Now, just like always, the display is going to look very familiar. Whenever you plug in something, it's going to reflect and register how much life you have remaining with the battery capacity based on what it is that you're charging. The Delta 2 is small but mighty. It has a ton of capacity at 1,024 watt hours, so you can take this with you on the go, road trips, camping, and keep all of your devices charged. So it really doesn't matter where you're at. If you're camping on road trips, the Delta 2 is going to keep you covered with a ton of battery life and very easy to use functions. So I'm Nate with Dragon Blogger. I hope you guys found this helpful. As always, thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
Thank you, Nate, for telling us about that awesome power station. Dude, I need a great power station so bad, and the EF EcoFlow Delta 2 looks like a great option. Now, this is available today for $1,000. Let's see if this actually has a coupon or anything on it today. We're going to click through our carousel right here, right now, and we see that it is going to be a $50 coupon. So get your EF EcoFlow power station today for $999. And don't forget to apply a $50 clickable coupon when checking out. All right, now what else do we got here? We got a few more products to go on about, and then we're almost done. So Yosuda magnet. Okay, we just got 3 things left. Okay, we're going to talk about the Yosuda magnet rower. If I remember correctly, the magnet rower is a Justin video. So we're going to play that one. Oh, no, this is the water rower one. This is the one by Demetrius. Okay, we're going to definitely skip some of this video. I need a $998 coupon. Dude. Don't we all, dude? Don't we all? You know what, Mac? You know what I'm going to do for you? I know that I'm going to get you into some giveaways, okay? And I'm just going to be like, listen, man, do this. It takes a few seconds, and I'll only do it about power stations, okay? Because there's lots of power stations on the internet, and I know that if you get one, we'll both be able to benefit from it like in a couple of months. So I'm going to definitely, if you get annoyed by it, just tell me, I'll stop bugging you. But just like you saw Joanna, okay, and you saw June, Woolrich the Jr. in the chat today, they're all excited to do giveaways, okay? And you should be too. Me 3, says Joanna. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm sorry I don't have those coupons today, but we do have a $50 clickable coupon when you click through the carousel. So, yeah. Sorry. Hey, what's up, Soph? Thanks for popping out. I saw you in here yesterday. You got the opportunity to say hi, and then you had to leave really quickly. We didn't get to hear from you anymore. How are you doing? We're running late here today on Clown Live. We should be done by now. About a half an hour ago, we should have finished, but we've got a few other products to get to. And before we talk about the Yosuda rower, actually, you know what we can do? We can just do whatever we want. We can do whatever we want. Let's experiment on today's show. Let's do whatever we want. Let's play the Demetrius video, and let's just keep it on mute and talk over the video. Now, the Yosuda rowing machine is really great because you can see it here featured in all of its setup glory. I've watched this video a few times. It's really easy to set up, and the rowing offers great resistance. Now, the water tank comes with purifying balls that you can add to the tank so that the water never goes bad or whatever. It's got a few different other options as well. Now, let's see. We click in the middle of this video. Yeah, it's just Demetrius setting it up the whole time. So let's see here. Let's see. Yeah, it's got a nice rack, like a nice track, excuse me, in order to glide on. It features an ability to mount your tablet or your phone there while doing exercises. And overall, it's just a really high quality built machine that is available today for $369. Joanna says, I need any kind of generator I can coffee without power. I need any kind of generator I can coffee without power. I need any kind of generator I can coffee without power. You want to make like grind coffee with a portable power generator? Just make sure that the wattage that your coffee grinder draws isn't more than the wattage that is put out by your power station. You'll be fine. Really easy. Okay, thank you, Demetrius, for talking to us, though. I did the talking today about the Yosuda water rower. And like I said, that's available for $370 today. So if you're looking for a rowing machine, I got one right here. It's made by Yosuda. All right, now we got 2 products left. This is going to be the Innocent Ultra Wide Monitor. So here's the thing about ultra wide monitors. They're big. They're big. Let's get this video popping here. I think this is a Dragon Blogger James video, if I recall correctly. And yeah, this just seems like absolutely insane. Imagine if I had 2 32-inch monitors, both in portrait mode, and then I have this big wide monitor in between them. Let's take a look at this together right now. And this is a 4-minute video, so we're going to jump through some of this as well. But yeah, let's do it. Let's do it regardless.
James here, and today we're taking a quick look at a new product, guys. This is from Innocent. This is their new monitor. This is a 40C1R model number.
Oh,
guys.
my
This
triple
is a
monitor
40
arm mount only
ultra
supports
widescreen monitor.
monitors up to
This
32
is a
inches. Oh
21
no,
to
I
9
can't get this.
contrast ratio, guys, which is really, really cool. Now, it is a 12,001 high ratio contrast, which is the coloration. Now, the 21 to 9 is the dimension ratio, which is very, very cool. Really, really wide, guys. Now, this is actually an HDR. This is 500 nits brightness, which is just amazing. This does have AMD FreeSync. This is, this monitor can actually do split screen. So if you use one of the 2 HDMI ports or the USB-C or the display port, you can divide this monitor in half. Now,
Right.
I have
split screen option is
the Nintendo
actually
Switch
pretty
hooked
cool.
up just for, showing, to show you guys this right now. Now, the cool thing is I'm going to show you guys a couple things. On its base, guys, and I'm going to move some stuff around so we can show you guys this. You can swivel it in multiple directions, right? Not just that way, but you can swivel it and angle it that way, or you can raise and lower it. Now, I have it down low on purpose, and I have it angled at you for a reason. We do have the switch hooked up.
So it moves around. It has some options
cool.
for pan.
That's why I have the switch hooked up for you.
Let's see the response of the video games here.
Right? head off to another kingdom. So you guys see very bright, very beautiful, awesome coloration. Now I'm going to move the camera a little more so you guys can see this a little better. Now, like I said, man, it is large. Let's take this little tube for comparison, right? This tube is actually not that short, but if you guys see the comparison, guys, it really is super, super long.
I love the James tube comparison. It's pretty good. This one has no price on it, so is this something else that I should have glazed over today? Let's take a quick look at our product sheet here and see if this is currently available. And I see that it is probably not. Oh, it is. It is available today for $200, and that is actually a really good deal. It's regularly $250. You can get this for 20% off, making it $200, and you can also apply a $20 coupon on this. So get your 29-inch. Oh, wait, this is the Innocent 29-inch, and then we looked at the 40-inch. I'm confused. Do we have a 40-inch option? No, we don't. Well, feeling a little confused here today about ultra wide. Okay, close this. Give me a quick second here because I want to give the right information. Ultra wide, 40-inch. Okay, did I click on the wrong thing? No, okay. All right. I just want to be clear. With what is happening here. I'm going to show you guys what's happening as well, and then we can move on from there. And then we're going to move on to our last product of the day here. But I just want to get this confusion out and share it with you, this confusion. Okay, so let's go back. So we're looking at the video. We want to buy this. Let's click on it. Look, we want to click on the Innocent ultra-wide 40-inch monitor. Okay, here's that product right down here. And then no price, like all the other ones have price. And look at this. This is this to the right is the Innocent ultra wide 29-inch monitor. And just keep that in mind really quick, because when we click on this link for the 40-inch monitor, it opens up in a new tab and takes us to the 29-inch monitor. Okay, enough of that. So the 40-inch might not be available today. Definitely keep an eye on it to get restocked. And it looks pretty cool. 40 inches looks pretty cool. And it has dual HDMI, so you can have one thing on one and another on another, like two separate sources interacting on the same screen. Seems pretty baller if you ask me. All right, now we're going to talk about the One Audio Monitor 60. Let me get this page open as well. And if my memory serves me correctly, this might be a video by Dragon Blogger Nikita, but it's not. It's Dragon Blogger James. Let's take a look at this video right here, right now. And this is another 4-minute video. We're going to jump through this bad boy because we are done today's show. We're done today's show. Let's watch this video, though, with James first. And
James here. Today we're taking a look at the Monitor 60 professional headphones from One Audio. Now, guys, this is an over-the-ear wired style headset with high-res audio. Now, these are very soft, very thick, comfortable earmuffs. And they just come with the 6.35 millimeter jack or standard 3.5 millimeter jacks. Now you have multiple cables in this kit. Now, of course, I have the lid off. Once you take the lid off, this is what you are greeted with this beautiful, beautiful little part. Now, these are 50 millimeter drivers, guys, so remember that, and they do work at 38 ohms or so. Now, like I said, they are a neodymium driver. Now, what's inside the box? You get some cabling. This is a standard 3.5 to 3.5 millimeter cable. You then get your 6.35 to 3.5 cabling if you need. This works either way, and I'll show you guys that. You then get your standard.
All right, with only 3 viewers on at the end of today's show, let's jump through James's great video and see what else he's saying here.
I love that they.
Yeah, those actually look really nice. Put them on your head, James. Wow, look how nice that looks. James, you're real cool. Yo, James looks really good in these One Audio in these what are they called? Sorry, they are the Monitor 60 professional studio headphones. These look really, really nice. They look great on James. I bet they'd look great on me too if I had a pair. I think he did a little demo in this video where he was talking about. It cracks me up, James here. I think he did a demo in this video where he shows the microphone, the inline microphone as well. All right, so the One Audio headphones are really aesthetically pleasing. I really love how thick those cups look there, and they're available today for $64. All right, and this is 20% off of their average retail value of $80. We did it, dude. We did the whole show today. We are 33 minutes over our wanted time. You know, we like to do our products here and get them covered in about, 2 hours. We did 2.5 hours today. I think we did 2 hours and 45 minutes the other day. But you know what? The truth is about running late over the show. I love engaging with the audience. You know what I mean? I could talk for hours and hours about anything with anybody. So I don't mind running late. And we got to have some great conversations today about dental updates and everything else we got to talk about. So now I'm going to wrap it up. I'm done here. Let me say goodbye to everybody in the chat real quick. And that is you, Joanna, as well as Soph. Thank you for popping out today. Maximilian Mulligan, very interesting name. Thank you for coming out as well. Dragon Blaker, that's me. I was here. June, of course. Woolrich, thanks for coming out. Max, Joanna, Woolrich. I think I saw Sheila B here earlier today. Stargazer was in the chat. And, Jennifer Lude and Margaret and Evans. Thank you all for coming today. Stargazer, of course. I thank you earlier. And Darthwing Games with the hello right at the top of today's show. Really love and appreciate all of you. You know, as it goes, we only have a finite amount of time on this planet, and just that you would consider spending some of yours with me today literally means everything. So thank you so much for your continued support. We are done Clown Live today. I will be here on Thursday, our last day of the week. Don't forget, we've switched our schedule, so we will no longer be doing live shows on Fridays until upcoming notice, okay? Until further notice. So tomorrow's going to be our last show of the week. It's going to be a deals, like a stream that we got some good deals on. So I'm super stoked for that. And that's everything. You know I love long-winded goodbyes. Not today. I'm out of here. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. I've been your host, Dragon Blaker. You can call me Blake. This has been Clown Live, an Amazon Live interactive shopping experience presented by Shopping Dragons. All right, thanks, Justin, for letting me do this show every day. And I will see you all tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, whoop, whoop. Much clown love, everybody. Bye.